Fala pessoal, aqui quem fala é Zumbi Game trazendo pra vocês live de Minecraft Live que tá tendo aqui, que vai ser a votação dos novos mobs. Tá começando aqui o pré-show. Lembrando que eu tô atrasado aqui 1 hora de vídeo, tô atrasado, né, Rafael? E fala com quem fala pra alguém. Foi mal, esqueci de tu, velho. Foi mal, eu tô aqui junto com o Rafael, também vendo junto com ele.
Já falei, né, meu filho, então...
Junto com o Rafael.
Special batch of videos
Go
all
aqui,
linked
o
to the
legenda.
way they take the game
Já
and
coloquei
create
a
a challenge
legenda.
for themselves and their friends.
Hey everyone, my name is Patrick Steve, and today we're gonna be playing Minecraft.
Mano, em inglês vai ser tenso. Em inglês.
But
Sim, porque eu não sabia
this is
inglês aí.
But hey, that's what makes it fun.
Não, essa porra.
Let's show everyone how it rolls. So our main mice, this bad one right here, it's gonna
Acho que
be
tem que pular 10
controlled
segundos.
where we look. So up, down, left, right. If we want to mine certain blocks, we can do that. Everything that our normal mice usually does. How am I gonna move forward? How am I gonna move backwards? How am I gonna
Tá no
open up
pré-show
my
aqui que eu tô
inventory?
atrasado 1 hora, mas aqui, ó. O que é isso aqui?
Right here,
Ô, bichinho.
we move forward. Simple. This button right here.
O que? O que é?
Easy. And of course, we gotta open up an inventory. It wouldn't be Minecraft without an inventory. So this button right here.
Eu não vou entender, eu não sou fluente em
Boa,
inglês,
boa,
não
boa.
vou entender nada.
And I could say that this is actually
É Kakashi RBX.
playable, you know, just in case you break your keyboard and if you have two mice
Bom,
laying
pra quem não
around,
tá sabendo,
give this a
o
try at
Minecraft
home. I
lançou
actually recommend it.
semana retrasada, não, né? 2 dias atrás,
There we go.
3 mobs
Let's
que
crop
vão
this
ser
out so
votados
real quick
na
and,
votação.
hey, we definitely want to slay
Que é o
that.
Golem, o Aran, né, Rafael?
Alright.
E o
This
Golem
is
de
very weird,
cobre.
but trust
É,
me,
Golem de
this is
cobre.
way easier than y'all think.
Que esses 3 vão ter, cada um vai ter uma função.
Okay.
Pra você ver, você vai ter que ir lá no canal do Minecraft, que eu tô vendo aqui
There
essa
we
live.
go. Now we use our
E
other
ver
mouse.
os 3
We
mobs,
got
que é o
some
Golem,
buttons inside
o
right
Aran e o Golem Cobre.
Not bad. This
Vou dar um
feels very
leve
weird.
explicado o que cada um faz. Bom, parece que o Golem, que é um bichinho verdinho, ele vai dizer pra
There we
você
go. As simple as that. Give this a
o
try
lugar
at
onde
home.
tá mais
Let me know how
escuro,
it
porque
goes.
parece que o sistema do
Yeah, this
Minecraft
was actually a blast.
dos mobs nascer vai mudar. E com isso, esse mob vai ajudar você a encontrar lugar pra fazer tipo farm de mob, sabe? Um lugar mais escuro. O Aran,
Ele vai meio que, quando você dá o vídeo pra ele meio que vai, pode dobrar.
Mas calma aí,
ou
Rafael,
mais.
tem umas coisas, vai ter umas coisas. Pra o Alan vir, ele vai ter que você colocar uma sandbox na planície. Porque isso aparece na planície. Aí você vai ter que dar, tocar, aí quando você tocar ele vai pra você. Você dá um whip, uma coisa e ele vai.
Oh, I got out.
Are you good?
I'm
Okay.
good. Oh, you're zombie!
Tô explicando, Onia, porreta. Olha, tem 31 minutos. Aqui tá, como eu tô atrasado, tem 31 minutos.
Oh my goodness. There's more. Ah! Why am I on fire?
Oh, sunshine. Yeah,
Esses caras que estão aparecendo aqui agora, gente, são os que foram os mais conteúdo, os youtubers que tiveram mais conteúdo de Minecraft esse ano.
Wow, this place is so pretty.
Hold on. I gotta get down there.
Ele é
'cause
poeta,
I'm a
não.
pig, right?
Também, né?
Down. Look at this area. Oh
Yeah,
my
look at all
god.
this. This is so much.
There
No.
is. Okay.
Cara,
Those don't give us XP, so we gotta keep digging down
Bora,
because only
bora.
when our XP bar fills do we get to
Lembrando que o Minecraft vai botar um link aí,
Look at you.
que é pra você ir
Might be
lá pra
enough. This
votação.
might be
Pra
enough.
votação.
Hold, please. Hold. Oh, I'm morphed.
Assim quando o evento começar,
We're kind of like best
Oi,
friends right now.
Yeah, we are best friends. Hey.
ele tá usando, acho que o mod lá do Vida Mob.
Eu acho que quanto mais XP
I'm just excited that I no longer have to dig for blocks. Oh, I have a lot more
No,
coal. I
you
might
have
morph it.
so much more on your side. I want some.
Oh yeah.
Share
Take
the
some.
wealth,
Yeah,
man.
for
Share
sure.
the
Seu
wealth.
quanto XP.
Yeah, take some. Let's see
Uma
what you
obrigatória, tipo,
become.
mesmo se...
Oh, I'm about to morph. I know it. One more.
Okay.
Maybe.
Aleatório.
Oh, you
Wait.
turtle.
Você pode virar o pior mob, o melhor mob, depende da drive.
Oh my goodness. Oh no, I'm 4 blocks now.
Oh, are you? You're
Yeah.
a
Okay, we
four
need some
blocker?
XP. We gotta get out of this 4 block love.
Oh, there's a bunch of coal down below where you were digging.
Oh, there is? Okay, I didn't see
Let me help you, little turtle.
Help me!
Let me help you out, little turtle friend.
Wait, I morphed again. What am I?
Oh, you're a little silverfish.
Oh my
look
god!
At you, you're wiggling your booty.
I'm literally so small,
Yeah,
like
you're a little
literally one
wiggle
block.
butt. That's so cute.
Alright, I'm trying. We're morphing.
Oh, what did I get? What did I get?
Oh, you're a stray!
I'm a stray.
I'm still a little silverfish guy. I'm so small.
Oh, you got some good stuff.
Pegou, saiba,
coming,
Jazz,
man.
gosta pra gente aqui.
You?
Yep.
Oh,
Diamond!
oh!
Caraca, diamante, velho.
Hey, I'm a trader!
Eita,
Oh
foi
my
pra
God.
vida.
Okay, I'm tall now.
Acho que é o
I wanted
que tu
to
falou,
become
Rafael.
a lion,
Acho que é
so this
o
is
mod
great.
I'm
do...
gonna morph soon.
O Adam,
no
né?
Vex.
Foi o mod do Adam.
Can you fly?
I can fly! Whoa! Pyong, pyong,
Se comente, gente.
Oh, the rule is we have to dig straight down, isn't
Ah,
it?
eu
We
consegui
have
um...
to dig straight
E
down.
viu o Votação.
Trouble.
Eita, mano.
No, I can fly out, I can fly out.
Alright, dig it.
Ah, atravessando a parede.
No! Ripperoni!
Ah, eu acho que eles estão competindo quem morre primeiro.
Oh man,
Ah.
but I morphed into a polar bear, and you're a kitty cat.
Yeah, kitty cat, meow meow.
Oh, you're so cute. Thank you
Ah,
all so
interessante.
much for joining us for more Minecraft. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Tipo, com um XP de aleatório.
Olá pessoal,
quem
eu
morre
sou o
primeiro.
Jazz,
Ó, Jazz, gostei.
youtuber brasileiro de Minecraft, e agora vocês vão assistir a troca de construção. Um minigame que consiste em você ter apenas um minuto
Então,
para
um pouco
começar
dentro do
uma ideia de construção. Acabou o minuto, você é obrigado a sair do seu
Dá,
lote
né?
e ir para a construção do youtuber vizinho. Você deve continuar a construção dele, mas sem saber qual era a ideia original que ele tinha para a construção. Todos os youtubers continuarão as construções de todos os youtubers e no final nós vamos comparar a ideia original de construção de cada youtuber com o resultado final todo bagunçado. Galera, a parada é o seguinte, para começar, como vocês podem ver, a gente tem dois boxes, o de cima e o de baixo. Então, primeiramente, vocês vão vir aqui
Tô
no
até prestando
box de
atenção nessa
cima
bicha.
e vão fazer mais ou menos como vocês gostariam que
Esse
fosse o
vídeo-
resultado
eu
final
não
da
assisti esse
construção de vocês.
sei
Fizeram
quando
essas
foi esse vídeo.
construções?
Sim, fizemos.
Então a parada
Ó,
agora
Spock
é o
aí,
seguinte,
o
vai cada um
Pedro.
pro seu box de baixo,
Esse
vocês
DS
terão
aí.
um minuto pra começar
Lá,
a
o menino nem
construção,
conhece, não.
contando aqui no meu celular. Quando o alarme apitar, parou de construir e você vai para o lote à direita. No seu caso, Cherry, você
A
deve...
vida-
Olha que não fez uma coisa dessa.
3, 2,
Não, que eu
1,
acho que
começou,
eu
pode
vou-
construir
eu vou-
um minuto nessa
eu acho.
bodega velha. Minha construção ficou bacana, hein, galera? Minha construção ficou
Eu não
bacana.
sei, não lembro.
Mano, 30 segundos já. Mano, isso aqui vai dar muito errado. Isso aqui vai dar muito errado. Gente, 20 segundos.
Ah, não, peraí.
É sério, 20 segundos. Pelo menos marcar. Nossa senhora. Nossa, não. Vai dar muito errado, velho.
Seis,
Não vai pitar. Não, não,
cinco.
não, não, não. Vai pitar. Não, 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 não.
Ele
Vai dar,
conseguiu
não.
o quê?
Parou,
Quer ver?
galera. Parou.
É, não sei.
Ok,
Eu
então
queria fazer
agora
uma
todo
coisa.
mundo vai para a sua direita.
Ah,
eu
é.
só
Vem
continuar
pro lado
construindo,
de
eu
cá.
vou
Você vai pra lá,
continuar
pronto.
Ah, eu lembro que a outra que fez
Eu
isso.
posso tirar pra você, peraí.
Uma live de 12 horas.
construindo.
Mas o que molesta é isso?
Vamos
Não,
lá.
Cherry, é isso da... Ai,
Não pode falar o que é, tá ligado? Ele vai só ter que
Valendo.
continuar.
Ah,
A pessoa tem que adivinhar o que ele tava fazendo e você continuar, mas vai que ele não entendeu e faça outra coisa.
por incrível que pareça, que possa ser
Oxi.
igual do bloco.
Spock, o que você tentou fazer? Segredo.
Eu vou te dar uma dica do seu.
Eu não posso falar qual que é a ideia da minha
Porque
construção.
a
Não, a
mulher tá
Cherry de
vendo o
verdade. A Cherry tá de
vídeo do
brincadeira,
Jazz.
não é possível.
Não, quem falou?
O Alisson.
Ah, isso aí é tipo, tá mostrando, Alisson.
10
Os
segundos,
que
10
fiz
segundos.
o
7,
foi os
5, 4,
youtubers que fizeram mais
vai dar
conteúdo
logo,
de
não posso
Minecraft
fazer
esse
nada,
ano,
Spock.
entendeu? Aí ele tava mostrando.
Tempo finalizado.
Jazz Ghost é um
Vamos
deles,
para
tá?
a sala à direita. Eu entro aqui agora na sala vermelha. Que é isso?
Ô, Alisson, se
Nossa,
tiver um
mano.
multilógico, só avisa aí, viu?
Mas tava fazendo isso
Esse
aí,
que tá
pirata e
todo, não queria
pensamento.
falar nada não, mas esses já acabaram. Tá, vai.
Tá dando
3,
eco
2,
no
1,
vídeo do Jazz.
continuou.
Não, ô Jazz, desculpa, mano, já trollaram já, velho. O seu já trollaram, não tem como.
Eu nem passei pelo do Jazz ainda,
Se trollou foi a Cherry.
Não trolei nada, não.
Não, é que foi a Cherry,
Usa
né?
isso aqui,
Nossa, velho. Pedrinho,
Olha
vou
aquele
acabar com
coisa,
essa
coisa.
construção. Você é o vermelho, não é?
Qual é, mané? Qual é? Não
Nossa, o
brinca
que eu
não.
faço? 20 segundos.
Ah, Wanda, não.
Mano, é muito complicado construir achando.
Dá pra escutar, pô?
3,
Agora dá pra escutar.
Agora a gente vai fazer a última
Normal.
troca de salas. Para é o
Dá pra
seguinte,
escutar
galera,
normal.
última troca
Vou
de
ver se o meu
salas.
tá,
A
tá
ideia
ligado?
é
Vou ter que
terminar
meter,
a construção mesmo agora, de todo mundo, sacou? E aí a gente vai fazer um comparativo entre a ideia original e o
Acho que
que
não
isso
tá,
aqui
não.
se tornou. 3.
Esse depois passa no meio aqui pra ver.
Bora, mano. Vocês já acabaram esse aqui.
Eu tinha dano meu. O que vocês fizeram, mano? Ah, não, velho.
Se a Tia falou que tá fofa, é que mudou seu projeto.
Depois,
Galera,
você
pra
pode ir no
acabar
canal aqui pra
agora,
ver se
tá?
tá
A Tia
dando
eu
meio
acho que vai
no
ficar o
meio.
mais próximo, arrisco dizer. Eu acho, Tia.
Para de
Vamos lá,
dar.
gente, os 30
Para de
segundos
dar, mas tu
finais.
tá escutando, tipo...
Gente, 20 segundos, mano. Que guerreira, velho. Que guerreira.
Vídeo.
Acho que tá.
Ah, não, mano. Galera, 10 segundos finais. Vou botar só mais um tica-tica aqui pra terminar. Galera, 2, 1, acabou. E assim,
Que é isso?
todos os participantes passaram por todas as construções e fizeram a sua contribuição. Agora vem a melhor parte de todas, que a gente vai comparar o resultado dessas fusões de construção com a ideia original de cada youtuber. Vocês estão preparados? Podem sair dos box pra gente poder ver.
Dá problema, beleza. É que eu desativei o áudio interno, eu
Fizeram um
não sei
pato
se...
no meu, velho.
Meu Deus,
Caraca, mano.
Meu Deus, olha pra como
Fizeram um
ficou
vídeo
cada uma
ali.
das construções. O meu era pra ser o mob
O que é
que não
que
ganhou a
passa
votação
do-
na
do-
última
Não,
votação,
pilha,
que era
são
o
pilhas
White
de-
e acabou
são pilhas
virando uma pata
de...
guerreira.
Acho que aquele...
cookie
Cara do
de
jeito,
Ah,
aquele cara do
parecido,
jeito.
cara,
Ia ser
vai.
votação, mas
E o
O meu era
sei.
pra ser o esqueleto afogado que ficava
Mas
dentro
Que
do barco afogado.
doido! Ô, Mojang, por favor, esqueleto pirata afogado. Isso é muito louco. Ah, Thierry, o seu ficou
Pirata
parecido. Vai,
afogado,
ficou
beleza.
bonitinho. o seu.
a ideia foi a mesma, né? Só
Caraca.
que melhoraram a minha
Tem que
construção.
fazer a
mais
mesma
ou menos, né?
Eu acertei, era um cacto. Eu que coloquei o cacto.
Ó, mandou bem. E esse foi o troco de construção. Eu espero que vocês tenham gostado. Tamo junto. Falou!
Well, that was pretty bonkers,
Nah,
wasn't it?
that's
I mean, I
indeed.
played Minecraft with 2 mice better than I play
Olha a
Minecraft with
música.
1 mouse. Then again, I press shift with my thumb, so I guess I can't talk.
Vai
Moving
ter,
swiftly
vai
on, the
ter.
next segment of the Minecraft Live Creator Pre-Show focuses
Minecraft.
on the history of Minecraft. And I've got
E
the
vai ficar
perfect
pouco
machine to
atrasado,
take us
tá
there.
Ué,
Honestly,
que
every time I
molesta
look at this
é
thing,
que
it makes my
molesta
head
é
hurt.
isso?
Even though I built this, and I know exactly how it works, it still hurts my brain. So let's not waste a single second, let's head on inside and crack on with the next batch of videos.
Oi, meu nome é Moncase, eu tenho 21
Moncase!
anos e eu jogo Minecraft desde os meus 12. Eu tô pra completar 10 anos de Minecraft. Você tem noção disso? E não tem como eu dizer que eu não gosto desse jogo, porque eu amo esse jogo. Então eu tô aqui pra te contar o porquê que eu sou tão fascinada com Minecraft e como o Minecraft influenciou absurdamente a minha carreira e a minha vida. Minecraft no começo era um jogo super simples, muito simples. Mas mesmo com essa simplicidade dele, ele ainda tinha algo que conseguia te prender a ele de uma forma absurda. E conforme o tempo foi passando e as coisas foram mudando, eu pude ver que Minecraft não era apenas aquilo. Ele era um mundo de infinidades e
Já
possibilidades.
disse,
que
é
iam ser
o
adicionadas
YouTube
conforme
que
o
fez,
tempo.
foram
Ia
mais...
e mais e mais e mais. E
Mas fizeram mais
tão
conteúdo que
bonito.
Minecraft. Então,
Você
claro que vai
consegue
ter
ver
BR,
no
outro,
Minecraft,
vai ter, acho
lindo ver
que
o
outro
que
país
ele se
também.
tornou, e ver ele mudando,
Não vai ter só
evoluindo
inglês.
e aprendendo, porque a gente vai
Tipo,
junto com ele,
é que
sempre
tá mostrando
aprendendo
os
mais,
melhores
evoluindo,
youtubers, tipo,
aprendendo mais ou menos. Tô pra aprender
tipo,
umas
famoso.
coisas aí. Mas é incrível ver como ele liberta nas
Acabei de
diversas
explicar isso.
formas
Três vezes já.
absurdas, de muitas formas diferentes, e nos liberta.
Aí, ó, cara.
E a forma que eu tenho
Bom
certeza
case,
que
ó,
a
cara.
Minecraft mudou não só a minha vida, mas
Conhece,
todas
cara?
milhares de outras pessoas é fascinante. E é por isso que eu continuo
É o cara
produzindo
aqui.
conteúdo com ele
Ah, esse
há mais
vampiro, o
de
cara tá
6 anos. Mas é óbvio que eu, como a grande jogadora de Minecraft que sou, sei que Minecraft tem umas regras que devem ser seguidas. Já
Tá
fiz muitas
alto,
coisas erradas,
é,
obviamente.
cara,
Mas eu também tô aqui
vamos
pra
do-
aprender. Já morri pra Creeper. Definitivamente
Mas já
nunca
aparece o Felipe
quebrei um
Neto, vai
diamante.
dizer,
Oxe,
aí
já
eu-
quebrou o
Aí
diamante
o
com o
Felipe
Também
Neto é
pra
usando
baixo.
criativo, tá ligado?
Algumas vezes. Algumas, só
Qual
algumas.
community
Dormir no
é esse?
Nether? Nem se fala nisso. E olha, eu tenho uma dúvida, na verdade. Por que o Villager pode dormir no Nether e eu não posso?
cara, mas
dormir
o
no
volume
Nether?
tá
Até
alto,
mesmo,
baixo?
obviamente, quebraram a
aqui do
bedrock.
volume da
Eu ainda não aprendi. Eu tô tentando entender isso há
Tipo,
alguns
se
meses.
a
Mas
minha
com o
voz
tempo
tá
a gente vai
mais...
aprendendo
Se a
e
voz da
evoluindo
live
com
tá mais
essas
alta que a
coisas,
minha...
né? Alguém conhece esse cara de tempo aí pra ele me ensinar? Porque eu não tô aprendendo. Mas tudo bem, Minecraft é assim mesmo. Minecraft é se aventurar, é se explodir. Essa parte talvez não. E se divertir de várias e várias formas diferentes. Só que além de tudo, Minecraft é criar. Então Minecraft também é criação, é criadores. E assim ele te permite
Bom dia,
conhecer
sério.
vários universos e cenários diferentes. Onde esses criadores são capazes de construir cenários e universos para você se aventurar e se explodir de outras formas diferentes também. Eu poderia claramente dizer que Minecraft é infinito. Pela quantidade de coisas que não
Tá
só
bom,
o
aí
Minecraft
acabou.
cria, mas todo mundo cria
Tem
junto
mais
com
nada.
ele.
Bom
E
dia,
olha,
sete,
eu já me aventurei
1.18
muito graças a esses
meio que a
criadores.
parte
Eu já explorei muito,
do
então
2
muito obrigada a cada um
1.17,
deles, porque tem sido uma jornada incrível.
Dividiu
E
em
é
dois.
muito bonito bonito realmente você ver toda essa história do Minecraft e tudo que o Minecraft tem. E eu só quis mostrar um pouco.
Fósseis
que eu
de
aprendi, até
Aquinóide
mesmo
aqui.
que eu não aprendi com ele. Porque do passado do Minecraft a gente já conhece, né? Agora o que eu tô louca pra saber é o que o Minecraft tem pra trazer pra gente. Me dá um spoiler aí.
Japão! Japonês!
Parabéns!
Chegou um japonês.
Agora eu vou entender tudo.
僕が初めてマインクラフトをプレイしたのは2013年8年前になります。当時日本ではまだ今のようにマインクラフトは浸透しておらず、どんなゲームか分からずにプレイしていたんですが、それでもマインクラフトのね面白さに魅了されてどんどんプレイをしていきました。ただ今考えると情けないゲームばっかりだと思います。ただそんな僕でもなんとかエンダードをすることに成功し、さらにマインクラフトを通じて友達もできました。アメリカ人の友達トニーと共に宇宙を目指して旅をしたり、月を目指してロケットで冒険をしたりもしました。その他にも危険なモンスターとの戦いを通じてマインクラフトの奥深さをさらに知っていきました。それ以外にもね、建築も楽しくプレイしたり、このマスの代名詞マグマダイブ、まさかのマグマにダイブをしてしまいまして、これは日本の方たちに楽しんでもらえたようです。その他にもマインクラフトは様々な形で僕を楽しませてくれました。マインクラフト PE、そしてマインクラフトストーリーモード、そしてマインクラフトそしてなんとスウェーデンのマインクラフト本社へも行くことができ、世界のねマインクラフトの友達もでき、さらにはマインコンライブで MC をさせていただくという本当にかけがえのない素晴らしい体験をマインクラフトを通じてできました。これからもたくさんの楽しい経験をさせていただこうと思いますので、ぜひよろしくお願いします。僕のマインクラフトストーリーご視聴いただき本当にありがとうございました。
Así comenzó Minecraft. Podías poner nada más piedra.
Agora pergunta, um mexicano é um espanhol? Pergunta agora.
Olha como era fue el inicio de este maravilloso juego. Después continuó la versión clásica 0.30 de Minecraft, en la que podíamos poner bastante tipo de bloques, empezar a construir y a tener creatividad. Claramente podíamos activar y desactivar la lluvia con un solo botón, y esto era bastante interesante para aquellos tiempos de Minecraft. Posterior a ello, ya existía el modo supervivencia para recolectar esa madera y por supuesto ya había animales en el juego. Todo empezaba a formarse, a verse muy espectacular. Conforme seguía avanzando el juego, podíamos tener esta tercera persona que estaba lateral. Sí, chicos, en estas versiones era la única manera de poder tener esta cámara de Minecraft, y después de ello ya nunca volvió a existir en el juego. En el año de 2010, en la actualización de Halloween, podíamos obtener por primera vez el acceso al Nether. Claro que sí, esta versión de Halloween nos trajo esta maravillosa nueva dimensión. Llegando a la beta 1.8, dio inicio la actualización de aventura, que ya traía en sí el modo creativo para construir. También las aldeas ya estaban disponibles, sin embargo todavía no tenían aldeanos. Las grietas fueron añadidas, los desiertos y las planicies ya eran más grandes. Posteriormente, comenzando la segunda actualización de aventura, y sí, da inicio la nueva dimensión de El Fin, dándose a conocer el primer jefe del juego, el Dragón del End. No pasaron muchas versiones para que llegara la actualización bastante aterradora, así se llamaba, en la que por fin teníamos el segundo jefe del juego, el Wither. La actualización de
Exploration
exploración en la que añadieron mapas para
Ahí llegó
poder
un mapa.
navegar, las maravillosas
Mansão.
mansiones
Cara, eu
con sus
podia dizer que
respectivos
veio com ela, né?
habitantes. Después de ello llegó
Ay,
la
acuático.
actualización acuática con delfines, nuevos biomas marinos como coral, algas y
Ese fue más,
hierbas
ese fue.
marinas. La actualización que le dio vida al océano completamente y nuevas aventuras. Llegando después,
Y allí
Village
Pillage.
and Village, que traía muchas mejoras para las aldeas, pero mi parte favorita.
Aí chegou
los
panda,
pandas.
chegou bambu.
¿A poco no son hermosos? La actualización Abejas
Puta, esa de ahí.
Zumbantes nos ofreció una nueva forma de ver los bosques. Con estas hermosas criaturas, las abejas, que dan mucha alegría al juego. Minecraft ya
Ahí
había
llegó.
evolucionado mucho y faltaba la actualización del Nether, que llega a Minecraft para sorprendernos, añadiendo demasiadas cosas nuevas en el Nether para explorar y muchos nuevos peligros. Finalmente teniendo Minecraft en la actualidad con estas criaturas hermosas, los ajolotes,
Aí chegou o axolote
cuevas
no cave,
asombrosas,
montanhas e
rusas,
cavernas.
Tipo, o axolote vai ser como um amigo aquático, já um
Mais
mas
de
o
10
resto é
anos de
resto.
Já vi alguém matar meu axolote, eu mato na hora.
Foram mais úteis.
Well, that made me feel old. I remember pretty
Esse
much
cara,
all those
esse já
Minecraft
esse-
updates. When I first started playing, beds had only just been introduced. I mean, can you imagine playing Minecraft without any beds? Anyway, this last section is a showcase of big community games. And
Esse
I
cara
created my
é
own
apresentador
little
do
game right here. Let's see, how good
Esse
is my
foi
aim?
massa,
Pressure's
velho,
on?
esse bagulho de redstone de mira.
That didn't happen. Let's see if I can get this first try. There
Ei,
it is.
na Bia cavalo. Oxe, que merda é essa?
Yeah, I can promise you that the
Esse aí foi
community
mais
games that are about to be
pra quem
showcased are
mapa,
far,
tá
far
ligado?
better than whatever this is.
My name is Scott, or Smager, or Dino's long name.
Esse aí é o...
Running Nightmare, I know. I'm a content creator who's been making Minecraft content for over 8 years now. But my favorite thing that I've ever been part of is a small little Minecraft event that I make with Nox Crew called MC Championships. Since November in 2019, me and Nox Crew have been working together to make an amazing Minecraft event. The event sees 40 different content creators go head-to-head live in a variety of custom mini-games, battling out for the ultimate prize, an MCC coin. But rather than me sitting and explaining to you what MCC is, how about I show you? Roll the tapes!
É o que é o evento principal que vai acontecer no mar.
Ready up, ready
Olha
up.
esse servidor, velho.
Oh my god! I'm so excited!
It's when the anxiety rises for everybody.
15 seconds. This is where we get in there. It's MCC time!
Tem servidor, velho.
Esse é o servidor. MC Champion. Ah, foi MC Champion. Já foi ele que teve, teve lá o...
Are we all ready
É
to
o...
win?
Penalty Bait. Esqueci o nome dele. Tem pouquinho lá, um pouquinho.
I killed Ryan.
Got Dan?
Okay, we're kind of armored up now. And by that I mean very.
Let's go.
Meu Deus, esqueci o nome.
He's low H.
Got him.
Aí foi só um evento.
Wow, more than double second place.
Essa barreira é massa. Vou colocar.
Mas não tem mais servidor de rock, não.
Oh, it's jungle right now.
Acho que tem, mas vai ter que ir lá no final do mundo.
Tem não.
Os milhões de boas.
Isso aí não é... Isso não é...
We came in first by so much.
Não, mas agora tem, cara. Porque antes, lembra, se você for na versão antiga, não, esse aí vai muito Faustão, né, essas coisas.
Vai Fall Guys.
Just with some pals.
Vai Fall Guys. É, Fall Guys.
Olé,
There we go. You've got this.
Da hora esse minigame. Nunca vi esse.
Nem sei qual é o nome desse menino.
Right. I'm ready, dude. Let's do
Os
it.
eventos do Fall
Aí tá mostrando esse cara.
Got hit off.
I got
Esse
one,
aqui ia
dude.
ser o principal.
I got her.
We can do this.
Ô, Alisson, compartilhar no servidor, velho. E no teu também.
I killed Cranios. Yeah, fill it in. They're chasing me.
As duas lives.
There we go. Fill it. Yeah, we won. We did it! There we go.
Ganhou.
Guys, we're smashing it. Watch out, there's GG.
Caraca.
No!
É brabo.
Yeah,
Eita, Lavinha. Tome.
Run running.
Meu Deus! Ei, tava o sortudo, agora tá o azarado, tá ligado? Dois azarados, tá certo? Vai se lascar. Não, ele foi empurrado. Eu disse, compartilha, cara. Ele tá indo pra compartilhar no Discord, a live, duas lives, Nada aconteceu, não aconteceu. Nenhuma mensagem de crédito. Não.
Rush it up. It's a marathon.
Caraca, eu acho que tem que ir pra aí. Caraca, é voando, velho. Tá voando ali.
I got her. Nice.
Caraca.
It got me down so
Ah, take no.
Oh, I saved myself.
Tome, ó. Pega a toca, toca.
Nice.
Got it.
Oh yay, we did it!
That damage potion I threw at her was like
Beautiful roundup. Let's go, baby. Tell me we made our way to 10. Let's go!
We're going to dodgeball.
Dodgeball time, boy.
Tu ganhou de mim, passa?
whoever wins this one,
Yes.
Oh my god.
Get that crown.
We're picking
Yeah.
winners. We
Let's
win
go drink
these.
that race.
Real talk, strap.
Don't panic.
We're gonna take our time. Do your thing and feel confident.
Né, no evento desse aí só verdadeiros.
Ah,
Vinha aparecendo aí, só de boa.
He's aiming for me.
Are you waiting?
got one.
no, he hit me because he was aiming for you.
Oh wait, no, that's I got one.
Got blueberries. I wanted him and I got him.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I
Será
got
que o Dream vai aparecer?
Yes!
Sim, que é mais famoso.
Alright, and
Oh,
so final round comes down to the 5th.
8 minutos pra começar.
It's the only way dodgeball should
O
be.
evento de
Oh, of
verdade.
course. We got this. This is the most fun I've ever had in my life. Let's go, boys and balls.
I got Sam now.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Nice.
No.
Come on, Shelby, you got this.
It's just Shelby.
Now double arrow, easy cut. Draw up.
Shall we win the whole event?
I need to get one of them.
Oh my
Esse é
god,
acabei de
Shelby's a
dizer.
clutch. I slowed down, Weston.
Falei que faltava, tá faltando 8 minutos.
Yes, sir.
Yes!
Olha o Dream ali, aqui é o Dream também. Olha o Dream.
They said we couldn't do it. We did it. It feels good to be alive.
Ele só com coroa, tá?
Shelby, get in the middle.
Oh, sorry. I was saying that my back hurt from carrying.
Wow, what an NPC.
É, nem ganhou o jogo.
Winner, baby!
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna cry. Let's go, boys. Good job.
Tudinho eu não conheço. É. E foi um evento aí de...
If you enjoyed the video and want to see some of your favourite content creators battle out head to head, you can tune in to the next MCC, which is next Saturday on the 23rd of October at 8 PM BST. Bye!
El siguiente video está dedicado a toda la comunidad hispanohablante, pues es un honor para mí poder representarlos y además traerlos a esta Minecraft Live.
Minecraft Live. 30 dias. 2.
1. Todos adentro. Metemos 200 jugadores en la escuela, en una prisión de máxima seguridad, en 200 islas imposibles de Skyblock, en el sistema solar, en un parque de diversiones, en Latinoamérica, a construir una ciudad entera, en las Olimpiadas donde todos representarán un país, donde deberán de sobrevivir, en la luna, tendrán que pasar por muchos retos.
Eu tô prestando atenção, gente. Tô prestando bem atenção. Já que tá falando aí uma língua que eu tô entendendo mais. É inglês, né? Não, é inglês não. Inglês. É, parou ali.
A continuación se enfrentarán contra el guardián oceánico. El primero que salte de este avión con vida y pase por los obstáculos de litras podrá ganar el premio. Tenemos un ganador, Esta cesta lo ha conseguido. Todos tendrán que escapar de este barco y tener cuidado con el agua. Uy, ya tenemos a muchos jugadores eliminados porque se están cayendo.
Boa, bichinho. Mas o parkour, Rafael ganhava esse evento aí.
Eu não ganhava não, mano.
Esse foi servidor, é um
A
servidor isso aí.
continuación todos deberán de esquivar las poderosísimas chanclas. 200 jugadores asisten a mi boda. 200 jugadores construyen los ajolotes, el nuevo Warden y también las nuevas megacuevas.
Ah, megacuevas.
Agora você foi embora e nunca mais voltou, cara.
É, né? O cara tá aí, né, cara?
Eu acho que tá.
Eita, o cara tá aí. Difícil.
Thanks to my community
Vamos
for
ver
so
isso.
many moments shared in this event. You teach me, you challenge me, you inspire me. Thank you, Mojang, for allowing us to be part
Eu
of
precisaria de tua, cara, pra
Minecraft
trazer essa
history.
porreta.
Let's keep growing this
Nossa, uma
beautiful
porreta.
community.
Alguma coisa de... Ué, aí.
So that just about wraps things up
Esse é
for the
o-
Minecraft Live Creator
Goodbye.
Pre-Show. It is time for me
Yes.
to say goodbye. But coming up next is an incredible showcase of some of
Goodbye.
the amazing content that has been created in the year of 2021.
Ciao.
This needs some fireworks. So hold on to your thoughts and prepare yourselves for the 2021 year in review.
O até, mano.
Glow squid. Glow
Ah,
squid.
meu.
Oh my god,
O cara fez uma máquina de...
哎呀，这个就是正好天王啊！
eu
没
acho-
事，兄弟们，
eu
拿
acho
上
que
我的
eu
齐
vi
肩大圣金箍棒
esse-，
棒它就完事了，兄弟们！
Eu me
才花了1分钟不到，它就能铲雪了，简简单单。
Eu acho que é um lado.
From the big blue house?
É um lado mesmo.
What happened to the
Que o
big
cara
blue
mudou de
house?
pé.
What happened? Where are the rest of them?
Se o músculo
Where's the moon?
Não, pera. É um...
Attack. Okay, we're doing this. We're getting a little bit
Mano, que
closer
molesta é
than I
essa?
wanted to.
É guerra de navio.
My dragon is not doing good. They're,
Ele tá
it's hard
voando,
to
ó.
aim.
Esse é um dragão, impressionante.
There we go. We got him.
É.
Got him.
Ah, o mano foi dungeon. Que molesta é isso, meu? O que tá acontecendo?
What are you? Collectible? No, I'm just trying to collect everything, Golem. Not collectible is within 40 blocks.
Os Minions.
Já pau.
So you can run and you can sprint and
Olha o
oh
nome
my
dele
god, it's
aparecendo.
so
É,
cool.
e...
Look at the
Não,
jump
também esse.
animation.
Ó, o Sonic!
All the sounds officially from Sega. This is insane. I love this. So you can...
Oh my gosh. Yo, these
Oh,
things.
my God.
Nope. Nope. Yo, no, my iron golem.
Ih. Não tem molesta. Não entendi. Coreia?
오, 자수정, 자수정. 오, 신기해.
Aí é Coreia. Acho que a Coreia ali é a China.
헐, 잠깐만
자,
소리
빨리.
봐봐. 소리 들어보세요, 여러분.
Agora é Coreia.
마크 소리 최대로 한번 해볼게요.
Volume?
Chinês. Esse aí é chinês.
너무 신기하지
Aí
않아?
é coisa
Why
Coreia.
that thing? What did I do to deserve
É
this? No.
Untitled Chapter.
And die. Come
União,
on, come on. Just nuke it down.
União é uma
With
coisa.
the ray tracing, it helps make everything look way brighter. It just makes everything pop. And technically speaking, you could have the ray
Aí eu não
tracing
sei.
on and have another texture. So if that texture that you already have on is already kind of realistic enough and you go ahead and you throw ray tracing on it, it will look pretty dope.
En Ocelot Armor, gott folk! Vi fick en Ocelot Armor. De dör där nere.
Mas eu queria muito jogar ele.
Oj, vad är det där? A whip? Whip it, picked up a whip.
Não, eu não gosto de cobre não, mano.
Ah,
Eu não vou nem dizer em qual eu vou botar.
Conseguimos por aquí y tenemos piraña. Uy, cuidado. Madre mía. Madre mía, madre mía, madre mía. Qué guapo este mapa, tío. Mira, mira, mira. Oh, oh.
Pra quem gosta é o cara, né?
Eu vou botar no que vai ser mais útil
This,
pro
isn't that
Minecraft.
awesome? Look at the light coming down
Eu acho que é
from
mais
there.
útil.
That is so
Mas
atmospheric.
eu vou dizer
I
aqui não.
love it.
Não quero
See, the natural
influenciar
lighting
ninguém a
mixed with
votar.
the warm light of the torches. I just love the atmosphere it makes. Ooh, that has a completely different vibe.
哎，他进去了。
E já tá a votação,
他
hein?
进去了，自投罗网，这你还不死
Ah,
啊？
oi, de novo esse menino, cara.
Yo, I'm a minion.
Minion.
É na Twitter?
Sneak
Não tô no
around
Twitter.
the side.
Eu não tenho no Twitter, não vai ser Twitter, tem no Twitter.
Jättegärna.
Os amigos do Dream, nunca vou pro Dream. Eu nunca mais vou pro Dream.
이거 뭐야? 옆으로 보는 2D 같은 게임 생각했는데 이런 식으로 된다고 진행이?
Ué, tu vai pros outros pega
아, 나 때려버리게. 오케이.
Mas nem voltei não, talvez.
Também não.
México!
Mira, estamos construyendo todos.
Vamos a ser constructores.
Japão, mano, cadê brasileiro aí mais, hein? Tem uma brasileira mais, né?
Olha, só apareceu dois brasileiros.
Que é a Moqueira e os amigos do Dream estão ajudando o Golem.
And this is one of my favorites. This is a pool table. My design of a pool table here. We've got our little holes that the balls can fall into. We've got a ball here.
Tô botando no Golem, velho.
Oh, no.
Help! Oh, I got him. Oh, God.
Vai perder,
O Dream escolheu deu merda.
Da última vez que o Dream escolheu. Não vou mentir que é verdade.
Se for pelo Dream de novo...
Não pelo Dream de novo não, velho. Desse não. Você é louco. Vamos pelo Dream mais não, gente. Pelo amor de Deus, velho. Faça isso
não faça isso não, mano.
Puta que da merda. Que isso? É o que?
Entendo nada. Não entendendo nada.
Pega, eu tô vendo aqui. Progress. Eu acho que começou, só.
Quê?
O Mojang Studio começou.
Mas também é progress.
Vai até que minuto é o... Rito? Vai até que hora, velho? Votação. Sabe?
Acho que é umas 4 horas de live.
Não, a votação vai até quando? Que bichinho é aquele ali, hein? Vê aí que tem um bichinho ali pra ele, meu. Olha o cara dele. O bicho aí tá dando, viu?
Hello and welcome to Minecraft Live 2021. I'm your host and chief storyteller of Mojang Studios, Lydia Winters. We have an exciting show for you today, filled with all things Minecraft. You'll vote a new mob into the game, hear what's happening in Minecraft Dungeons, learn how to design and play with your own Minecraft mob, find out the next Minecraft update, and much, much more. Seriously though, we have a packed show for you. The best part is that you get to hear everything directly from the cool humans making it, and they will give you the inside knowledge that no one outside of Mojang Studios knows, our best kept secrets, until we tell you all of them today. So let's do it. Our social team will be tweeting throughout the show and want to know what you think about everything we announce. Hang out with us here and also there. Last year, we announced quite an anticipated update, the Caves and the Cliffs update. We've seen all the incredible things you've done with Caves and Cliffs Part 1 and can't wait to see what you do with Part 2. Agnes and Henry are here to give us a peek into the surprising development process for Caves and Cliffs Part 2. Hi, Agnes. Hi, Henry. Agnes, how are you feeling?
I'm super happy to be here. I'm excited.
So excited. And Henrik, it's your first time on the Minecraft Live stage.
It's not your first time though, right?
It is not my first time. You two are going to tell us about Caves and Cliffs Part 2, and the thing that I think is the most amazing is how involved and how essential the community was to making it.
Yes, this update changes basically everything about the world generation in the game.
Eu vou ver
added
se
massive,
eu pego parte dessa live,
massive caves and,
legendar.
it's been really hard to kind of balance that because we want to add all this new cool
Vou ver.
But when people are playing the game, we also want them to be able to encounter like the old familiar stuff. So this balancing act is really hard. So as designers and developers, when we test the stuff we build, how do we know if it's any good, right? How do we know if it's better? So we've needed a lot of help, and we've definitely gotten it. So we've been shipping snapshots, betas every week, and people have been playtesting and giving us feedback, and it's just been wonderful. It feels kind of like they're colleagues helping us build this great game.
That's amazing, and you have an amazing example of someone who took a lot of time giving it notes.
Yeah. For example, on a player tweeted at me this wonderful big picture showing like across different snapshots in the same location what changed across different snapshots, and offered some opinions on that and some feedback. And this kind of stuff takes a lot of time to do. It's research that the users are doing for us, and we get a lot of this stuff. And it just saves time, and that's time that we can use, of course, to make the game better.
So amazing.
Yeah, it truly is. And I mean, this is like the biggest update we've ever done, and we couldn't have done it without the community.
Oh, that's incredible. And I know you were kind of nervous when you decided to split the update and like tell everyone about that.
Yes, I mean it's a very big decision, and we took it together as a team. But yes, when it was time to announce it, it was quite scary. But we thought the best thing is just to be transparent, because like as we know, like Minecraft is crafted together with the community, and then it's good if we just are as honest as we possibly can. And then when we did announce it, everyone was so caring and understanding. And, like it shows we have the most beautiful community. So yeah, thank you.
We absolutely do.
And it was so nice as a team to be able to not rush it, since this change is so big, to be able to do it properly and take the time and really do it well. So we're super thankful that we got so strong support for it.
That's awesome. And I mean, sometimes during the development process, like things change and you decide you want things to be bigger and better, which kind of moves them to a different timeline. And I know we have one of those today.
Yeah, we do. So we have been working quite a lot on like
So we'll move the Deep Dark feature set into the next update, which will be after Caves and Cliffs Part 2. And we're going to look at that later in the show. You're going to get to see some really cool stuff from Brandon. Now, Henrik and Agnes, you two are working with an awesome team of developers. And this was like quite a technical challenge. So we have an inside look at sort of a lot that went into Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
Yep, let's watch it.
The best part of my job, I think it's just creating a game. I want to make people happy. In the new update,
In this update, my role is to bring to life the cave part, and together with our colleague who work on the mountains, we present to you the cliffs and the caves update. One of the inspirations for the caves is the Sondong's cave systems in Vietnam, because that was one of the largest cave systems in the world. And I feel so proud of it because I came from Vietnam and we get to use these cave systems in my country and put it into the game. So I felt so proud whenever we think about the caves.
My job is to find what works slow in Minecraft and try to optimize it. The new update changes how the world looks a lot, and it also affects performance quite a lot. The best part about my job is just finding something which can give a big benefit, and then just seeing how FPS improves or how frame time graph looks much better after the change.
I would say the coolest part about my job is all of the wonderful colleagues that I get to work with. They really inspire me, teach me, and motivate me to be a better version of myself every day.
We put in a lot of time and effort into this update, and I hope that it will inspire and excite our community.
It feels like it's a whole new game.
Wow, great game.
What a great team you have!
The best team. And now, we have been working on Caves and Cliffs Part 2. It's been so beautiful to see how everyone collaborated, like all the different roles, like Bedrock developers, Java developers, designers, artists, sound, and so on. So yeah, it's been so good.
Radiação da caverna, montanha,
like that, even if it's a digital room, I guess. And all focus on one thing like this. It feels like there's no problem you can't solve. Plus, it's fun.
That's amazing. And then you add our community. They're doing bug tracking. They're just everywhere giving us notes and feedback and telling us what's working. So you add that to an amazing team, and it's really incredible.
We really want actually to highlight everyone that helps us with the public bug tracker we have. So many players report bugs, and then we also have the moderators and helpers, and they help us so much with like categorizing, finding duplicates, asking for the information, and it's extraordinarily helpful.
We have a really amazing community. Now, you two have been, and actually the whole team has been just kind of sharing images and seeds as you're finding things, and you put together some really awesome worlds for us to look at.
Seeds. Ó. A musiquinha. Musiquinha começou.
Essa música eu não sei.
Mas
sabia que existe uma música antes dessa, né?
Eu sei. Eu espero que essa música não dê copyright, por favor.
Eu acho que provavelmente não. Porque eu tava com a música naquela hora que eu fiz.
Gigante. Gigante. Cresceu quanto pra cima? Foi. Peraí, eu lembro que cresceu. Não. Foi quanto pra cima? Cresceu um pouco pra cima e pra baixo. Foi quanto pra baixo foi 64, né?
Wow, they're beautiful.
What's interesting about this is when you look at that video, like initially the plan was just big mountains and natural looking cool mountains and caves, but as we started working on it, the scope kind of grew because we realized that we need to change all the terrain to make this all fit together. But once we started seeing that work, and it was so fun to see how the team started realizing that we're really onto something. This is going to be great. And seeing that inspiration spread and then also spread out to our community through the snapshots has been really fun.
Yeah, and we have been playtesting a lot, and we couldn't stop playtesting.
We get distracted
we
all the time.
So many cool places, and it's inspiring, and that's what we want to do with Minecraft. We want to inspire everyone to play Minecraft in their own way, and like we really feel that this new world generation inspires like going on adventure, building,
That's amazing. And I mean, so you make all these changes, but then obviously we have so many players who've been playing for so long. I mean, the two of you have worlds that are like 10 years old. And I just love the approach you took to keeping everything really safe for players who have existing worlds.
Yes, it's very important for us to be respectful to players' worlds. And like Minecraft should be a game you can trust, because if you know that it works and it will work for many, many years, then you can spend like all this love and time on your Minecraft world. So in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, we have actually done two things mainly to make sure that everything works well. And the first thing is blending. So as you can see in the picture here, to the left we don't have blending. So then when you update your old world to the new world generation, it would just be like an ugly edge. But now, with blending, it's actually all smooth and pretty.
That's beautiful. That makes a huge difference. And Henrik, I know the other part you want to show us with your own world.
Yeah, so what happens if you open your old world with a new version of Minecraft? And I took a look at what happens in my old world, which I've had for like 10 years, playing with friends and family. And let's take a look. So there it is, all the old stuff we built 10 years ago. But that's what happens when you open the world in 1.18. So it basically generates new caves beneath the old areas. And the idea is to create the illusion that was there the whole time. We just, we just didn't go there until now. And wow, look what I found.
Don't look, Henrik. There's so many spoilers there under your world. So many cool things.
I was squinting, okay?
Okay, good.
That's like the first thing I'm gonna do when I update is just like digging straight up. Not straight down, okay? I'm gonna see what's under my base.
That's so cool. I just love that it adds so much to the existing worlds that our players have. And so you're keeping them safe and adding a lot to it.
And that's also an important thing. We don't want to force players to have to pick between just the new or just the old. So we want them to be able to experience both things in the same world.
That's amazing. Throughout the show, we're going to have creator questions, and you two get to have the first one.
All right.
Will Java and Bedrock get part 2 at the same time?
Yes, the plan is to release this on Java and Bedrock at the same time, and also to ship it with what we call seed parity. And that's, what does that mean? So seed is this name for the magic number that is used to determine how your whole world looks like. So every world is unique, and that's driven by the seed. And when you create a new world, it gets a randomly generated seed. But if you dig that seed up, if you really like what you see, you're like, wow, this world is wonderful, I want to share it with my friends. You can dig up that number and share it with others. And then if they open a new world with that seed, they'll see the same thing. But what's new for this update is that also works between Bedrock and Java.
That's amazing.
So if you create a world in Java and you think it's beautiful, you want to share it with others, anyone who opens a world with that seed, regardless of which edition they're playing, will see essentially almost exactly the same thing.
Yeah, it's almost identical. And then it's a thing in the community, you find a super cool location and you share it, like, look at this world I found. And before, you couldn't do that with players on the other edition, but now everyone can share places together, and I think that's really nice.
It's really amazing. I mean, when you find these amazing things in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, you obviously want to be able to share them, so seed parity is huge. I think everyone's going to be so excited about it.
So we're not 100% there yet, but very similar. Details will be different.
Seed parity.
Seed that's it.
That's what we're going to call it.
So I know everyone is anxiously, including myself, waiting for this update. When do we get it?
So it's actually almost done. So we're gonna release it in a month or two.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, Agnes and Henrik.
Thank you.
Caves and Cliffs Part 2 will be coming to a screen near you in 1 to 2 months.
Ah, vai até onde? Ela tá contando sobre o que pode vir para a nova atualização.
Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Minecraft. It's a game all about togetherness and
Xbox para PC.
Let's take a look at some of Minecraft's most terrific teams. Zombies and the Drowned. Maybe not the best example. Cobblestone and mossy cobblestone. A relationship that's truly rock solid. Oh dear. How about Steve and Creeper? Okay, maybe not Steve and Creeper.
Okay.
Not them either. That's gotta hurt. You realize this is going out live, right? If we don't find a great example of Minecraft togetherness soon... What's that, Goat? You've got the best example of togetherness yet? Okay, this better be good. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition. Finally, coming together for... No, that's not right. Absolutely not. That's the ticket. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition are coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC. We debated which edition to add to the service and decided not add both. That means Game Pass for PC will be the only way to get Bedrock and Java in one. In any case, starting in November, you can play the original blockbuster with its cross-play supporting cousin and a cartload of other games with Game Pass for PC. Excellent point, Goat. Game Pass does have PC games. And personally, I can't wait to play those PC games with my two best friends. The sweet smell of togetherness.
Bedrock já veio dito. Em novembro vai sair. Porque tem muito Minecraft Java tipo, sabe aquele...
Hello, Minecrafters of the world. I'm Vubui, and I'm back yet again to help guide you through this year's incredibly important and potentially life-altering vote. Remember the Phantom? For an amazing mob that will be added to Minecraft. For those of you who haven't been a part of Minecraft Live before, here's how it works. Our developers came up with 3 different mobs that they think could potentially be a great addition to Minecraft for a variety of reasons. But you, the community of Minecraft players around the world, get to decide which one gets further developed and brought into the game in a future update, and which ones will live on only in our hearts as what could have been.
No futuro upgrade
like you, little baby. I'll never forget you.
Ó a vaquinha. Que essa vaquinha, essa vaquinha.
Moving on. The actual winner of last year's intense mob vote was none other than the glow squid. If you haven't run into these majestic creatures swimming around under the stars on a clear night, you are really missing out. But that was last year, and this is now. So here's what you need to do. We have 3 mobs for you to choose from, and there will be 2 rounds of voting. The first round, of course, will include all 3 mobs, but 1 will get voted out. In the second round, there will only be the 2 remaining mobs, then just 1 winner in the end. As in previous years, the vote will happen on Twitter. So if you don't already have an account, you'll need to quickly make one. And if you do have an account, make sure you're logged in. Then when I tell you it's time to vote, go to the Minecraft Twitter account and check out the live voting poll with all 3 mob options. Pick the one you want to see added to Minecraft and click to cast your vote. That's it. It's like super easy. Well, the clicking part is easy. The choosing part is considerably more difficult. Now that you know what to do, let's go over your options. And who better to talk about our 3 potential new mobs than someone who is tiny in size but never in heart, the one, the only, Tiny Jens.
Tá aí, ó. E vai mostrar agora
Hey,
novos
Tiny
mobs.
Jens. So, can you help by telling aren't... Oh.
What? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Oh.
I'll come up to the surface.
Okay. We'll just wait. Watch it there. Can you hear me now?
What? I still can't hear you. Hold on. So impatient.
Ooh. A little testy.
Just phew.
Se algum jogo é Gabriel. Ele faz essas mãos pra apresentar os novos mobs.
Tell our viewers
Ele
all about this year's mobs.
Ou novos biomas,
I'm
ou
actually
novas coisas.
very busy. I lost Tiny Agnes again. I had retraced
E
my
mobs?
steps, and now
Atual,
I'm all the way back down there.
Oh, sorry about that.
But don't worry, don't worry. I know someone who can fill in for me.
Isso é Minecraft?
Thanks. Oh, okay.
Bye,
Tiny
de onde
Ends.
esse cara veio. Até o cara tem medo de onde esse cara veio, velho.
Hello. Welcome.
Thank you.
I guess Tiny Ends sent you.
Tá, assim, andou.
While he looks for Tiny Ends.
Mover a cama assim, então.
Exactly. It's a tough job.
It really is. Well, since you're here, can you please tell everyone all about this year's mobs?
Absolutely. So, as you already mentioned, the team came up with 3 lovely creatures that we believe that players will enjoy interacting with. And they are the Glare, the Lay, and the Copper Golem.
Those all sound really cool.
Absolutely. And to begin with, we have the Glare, which is a creature that flies around and doesn't really like dark areas, because it knows that in dark areas there might be monsters spawning.
Yes.
So naturally it goes to those areas and gets really grumpy about it. And that is to bring that player's attention so that the problem can be fixed.
Okay.
And we are thinking about ideas that in certain circumstances the glare may even help you light up these areas. So monster spawning problems.
Glare sounds amazing. I'm ready to vote Glare now.
Yes, which is also a flying, lovely creature that loves music and
who doesn't?
Nice sounds. And if you give it an item, it will start looking for similar items lying around and bring them to you.
Okay.
And if you also play on a note block, it will drop the items on that location instead.
That's useful.
Yes, and we imagine that players can maybe use this to make the LA help you with, I don't know, sorting items or clearing up areas. I think there are many possibilities.
Okay, so vote LA. I get it.
Yes, but then we oxidize it using an axe, or
Oxidize
the lightning rod on its head, so it will a lightning strike can also deoxidize. In addition, it loves pressing buttons a bit randomly, specifically copper buttons.
But it randomly does.
Yeah.
Acho que fica verde.
That can also be used in
some
interesting contraptions.
That's amazing. So Copper Golem, LA, Glare, all sound good. How do people choose? I think it's going to be quite difficult. But you've given them a lot to think about. So I think people will figure out what they like. Well, thank you so much, Jens, for coming by.
Qual vai ser a dificuldade de fazer?
I have now a creator question for you.
Hola, soy el 97 de México y tengo unas preguntas para ustedes. Primera pregunta, ¿cómo deciden qué mob poner a votación cada año? Segunda pregunta, ¿cómo se le ocurre al equipo cada nuevo mob? Última pregunta, ¿se basan en los comentarios de la comunidad de fans o es inspiración del equipo?
Okay, those 3 questions I think everyone who wants to know the answer of.
Yeah, well, ideas and inspiration can come from many places. Sometimes it just spontaneously appears when you're walking around in the park, or often like you play other games, watching movies, or playing Minecraft. And the community is also a great help. They have so many ideas and they do so many fun things. So we have a lot of ideas to work with, and we need to figure out like which ones do we want to do next. And a good way of doing that is actually playing in the game and see which areas that can be improved.
I mean, there's so many different ways that these ideas come. That's really exciting to hear. So when the community votes on a mob today, that mob is going to move forward towards being in Minecraft. Like, how finished already is that mob, or is there a lot of work to do?
Well, of course we have the big concept that we wanted to do. But once we have the mob in the game and see how it interacts with the areas and other mobs and items, that's when you kind of find the last magic details to make it really great.
I like hearing about the last magic details. Well, thanks, Jens. You've given everyone a lot to think about. All right, now you know what your options are. And if you already knew, you know a little more about them. Soon, I'll let you know when the first voting round goes live. For now, let's take a look at something pretty fantastic coming to Minecraft that you don't even have to vote on. Earlier this week, Lydia spoke with Fanny and Quinn from our awesome creator team over in Redmond to get a first look at some interesting things they've been working on.
Each year, we show you some of the cool new things made by our creators for Minecraft Marketplace. This year, we're going to do that and show you how to start creating Minecraft things yourself. I finally made my first mob. It's very weird. Fanny and Quinn are here to tell us all about how we can all become creators. Hi, Fanny and Quinn.
Hello, Lydia.
Hey, Lydia.
It's so great to be here. Like, just so exciting to talk about our creators, and what a better place to do it than surrounded by the art that they have created.
I know. I walked onto the set and I was like, oh my god, those are Jollycraft skins. Those are Cupcake Brianna. That's Cost Studios. It was so cool just seeing all of their skins and worlds and concepts all on the wall.
They are really amazing. I mean, the creativity from our creators, those names, that makes sense now. It's just mind-blowing. Before we get too far in, though, we should probably explain to everyone what is a creator.
Yeah, of course. So a creator is really anybody who makes anything in Minecraft. You know, whether you're doing skins, textures, worlds, terraforming, UI, and even for me, like people that are making mods and add-ons and that kind of more developer type. Those are creators too.
Definitely. For me, the way that I always like to think about it is that a creator is anyone that makes something in Minecraft and then shares it with someone else. That can be like little Max with their friends at school, or that could be a team of creators that sell something in the marketplace, and then everything in between, right? And our mission really is to empower all of them to make whatever their imagination is telling them to do. We want to really give you all the means, documentation, tools to be able to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it's just such a cool thing to be able to work on, that everybody can be a creator.
That is so cool. And Fanny, you mentioned tools. I think many of our creators are using the innovative tools that you've made to just like expand what they're working on. And we have some awesome examples of that.
Inventório Lock. Eu acho que vão agir. Teoria normal. Exemplo. Caraca, foi caindo, velho. Novo mapa. Exemplos. O tamanho do Ender. Vai ser o exemplo. O exemplo aí. Uma coisa de comando. Meu Deus.
I love how many examples there were of creators just using those tools in all different ways. What's that like for you to see, Fanny, when your team, you've all been working on making those things for our creators?
It's definitely one of my favorite parts of like.
Hey everyone, I'm AY Stream, a Minecraft YouTuber, and I've got a question for you. Are these awesome features just for people who have experience in modding or creating content? And if we wanted to, how do people learn more about these features?
It's such a great question, because the answer is no. They aren't just for, advanced modders or people who have been creating for a long time. We actually just launched a new website we call Learning Portal. It's on minecraft.net/creator, and on that site it basically links out to all of our resources to learn how to become a creator, learn how Minecraft content creation works. It also links out to our brand new documentation site that allows you to just goes super deep into, you know, learning the components and learning entities. And then the coolest thing that we added, which is how we made our models, is we use the Minecraft entity wizard, which is created by Yanis. It is a Blockbench plugin that allows like super easy creation of mobs that you can add to your own Minecraft game.
Hello everyone, my name is Yanis. I'm a software developer and Minecraft content creator. In 2017 I started to create my own 3D modeling program called Blockbench. The program is all about creating boxy pixely models, which makes it perfect for the Minecraft art style. Today Blockbench supports many Minecraft formats, ranging from Bedrock Edition add-ons to Java Edition resource packs and mods. The program is used by Minecraft creators all around the world to create models, animations and player skins. Almost all 3D models you see on the Minecraft marketplace were made in Blockbench. And it was even used to design some of the new vanilla mobs, such as the goat and the axolotl. This summer I've collaborated with Mojang to create a new plugin for Blockbench. The plugin makes it super easy to get started with add-on creation by generating everything you need for a custom entity in just a few clicks. I'm going to demonstrate the process by making a simple grizzly bear. To install the plugin, I'm heading to File, Plugins,
Eu não sei se vai ser uma
Available,
borboleta, mas pode ser que seja
search
um
for the
mapa que
Minecraft
adicione a
Entity
borboleta.
Wizard, and press
Fica
install.
fazendo um monte de mapa e tá
That
mostrando um
brings
mapa aí
up this
novo.
handy shortcut on the start screen. Let's go! I'm going to pick a preset that looks similar to the grizzly, like this polar bear, and I'll use the same for the behavior. Okay, now the add-on is created on your computer. Now let's start customizing our model using Blockbench. For this example, because we already have a bear model, I'm just going to recolor the model. Of course, you could also change the whole model to turn it into something entirely different, like this butterfly that I made, and is based on the vanilla bat. Okay, this looks good. Now I'm going to press save and switch over to Minecraft. I can find our new grizzly bear pack in the behavior pack section and
tá mostrando
this will
como que tá
automatically
criando
enable the
usado
resource pack as well.
também.
Now let's check out the entity in-game. I just need to grab the spawn egg from the
Aí,
inventory and
tá
use it.
mostrando. Pra ficar melhor
And
pra
here's our
eles, ó.
grizzly
Aí,
bear.
ó, tá vendo?
Have
Massa.
fun creating. It's free and works on all platforms.
Urso marrom.
Ah, pra ter animações, né? Finalizado.
É, então colocando, fazendo aí, ajeitando pra ficar melhor pros caras que fazem áudio, né?
All three of us made mobs because we wanted to showcase that anyone can be a
Ela
creator.
tem que colocar, porque o áudio tá ficando famoso, então eles estão utilizando o áudio pra ficar famoso, pra deixar o Minecraft mais famoso, né? Então eles estão utilizando, né?
I was so excited to know that
Tem que ser esperto, tem que ser
because I
esperto.
immediately thought I need to add my dogs to Minecraft. I really love them, and I was just so excited. Like Blockbench made it very easy for me to just
Acho que já é melhor que mods,
every
alguns.
single detail, like every pixel was like, does that look like my
Vai esse
dog?
bicho
And
tudo,
then
meu.
I also
Vai
modified
esse
the
bicho tudo por
geometry,
aqui
especially
mesmo.
the tails, to look like the exact twist that my dogs have. I really obsessed a lot, and I was very happy, especially when I was able to add my own animation. I'm definitely not an art person, and I just made it so that it like wiggles their tail when they're sitting. I was just so happy.
They turned out so good. I thought it was super cute that you're able to get both of them in there.
Thank you.
So me being kind of born in the Pacific Northwest,
E hoje o
outdoorsy,
que
I mean, I'm
o
wearing flannel on the stage. I wanted to kind of pull something from that nature, so I made Evelyn Evergreen. She's this kind of cute little evergreen tree that you maybe see, walking around the deep forest, kind of fantasy-driven. That I've animated the arms and the legs, just these little stick legs that kind of walk around, just to add something, kind of cool to the forests.
Her eyes are really staring right into my soul. I love it. I
Mas
would
o
love to
bichinho do
just
escuro é
happen
Mob Trap,
upon
porra.
Evelyn in the forest. So I went a totally different direction from the two of you. I know, Quinn, you built your mob from scratch.
O bichinho de escuro é o que vai servir pro Mob
You built
Trap.
yours on top of a wolf. I built mine on top of something. I did not animate. I just wanted to do the beginner's course of
Como já
Blockbench.
disse o
And
coisa do
so
bichinho de
I
escuro
made
que...
something very near and dear to my Florida heart with a twist, which
Olha, eu
is
não vou
what
dizer quem eu
I'm
vou
calling
votar.
an
Eu não vou dizer, porque eu não quero
an
influenciar ninguém.
axolotl and an alligator.
Nem é tu mesmo.
Kind of like a little
Vai ser
dragon.
voto
It does look
secreto
like a
aqui.
little
Voto
dragon. It's a pretty
secreto.
good,
Mas
pretty
é
good
ninguém
matchup
que
there.
vai
I think
votar.
it's great.
Só meu irmão mesmo.
Yeah,
Vai,
I thought an alligator and axolotl would be super innovative when added together, but it does just look like a dragon. But I'm okay with that because I am a creator now. based on your definition, because I made that and I showed it to all of you, which seeing something that you make in a game that you've played, you know, for me for 11 years, it was amazing.
It is so rewarding, really, to be able
Depende
to
da
just
sua
do that.
votação,
So
nossa
we
amizade
encourage
acaba,
it
vai se
all the
ferrar.
time. Like if someone that like paint is the only skill that I have, like I know everyone can
Ô,
do
Nia.
it. So please go install Blockbench and try it out.
Ô,
Like,
Nia,
it is so incredible.
coloca
It is
essa
fun to
verdade no
just see
teu
everything
Discord,
that you
por
have built.
favor,
We would
se
love
puder.
to see it.
Yeah. It's
Se puder,
available on
né?
all platforms.
E a de
and
Rafael
just,
também,
post
manda
them
lá.
on Twitter, post them on wherever you do, and
E
we'll
o
probably
Zap,
run
se
across some of
puder
those, and we
também.
love seeing them.
Oh, I can't wait to see what everyone else creates. And I mean, I think that our
Proba-
mobs are definitely
probabilidade.
ready for the mob vote next year, so we don't even have to work on anything else. These three are perfect. I'm gonna have to talk to the team about that.
Alcance.
So we're not professional creators, obviously,
Tô 57
by
minutos,
our
do lado.
mobs, even though they're
All independent creators that make just packs, or like Shalloquin Schematics.
Yeah,
That's just a family on the West Coast that makes their own worlds, and the fact that the marketplace can support all of them and make it their full-time jobs is something that is just so cool.
There's so much new content that our
Uma pergunta, Gabriel, se juntar o Minecraft... Uma pergunta, se juntar o Minecraft Java e o Minecraft vão acabar os mods? Não sei. Ou será que vai poder colocar mod no Minecraft? Não sei. Vai não, o quê?
It almost feels like a dream that I'm making a living, making content for the marketplace. It is the best job that I can possibly have.
Ah, esse cara parece que eu quero do F-Bot, ó. Eu quero do F-Bot pra você. Vai ser o mesmo Minecraft, mas vai ser pra lá também junto o mod? Não sei. Ah, eu vou ter algum segurança, porque ele falou aqui. Isso é o F-Bot. Arrasa Studio.
Just got to see some amazing reactions from the fans, and people love the map, and that's just so heartwarming and lovely to see, and it really does put a smile on our faces.
Sí. Bueno. Oh, el mapa, la pusieron el mapa. Mob City.
The thing I like most about
Okay,
creating inside of Minecraft is the community that's been built up around it. There's so many amazing creative people, and it's been a privilege to be able to meet and work with so many of them.
Oh, Sonic, give me what you. Minecraft barra.
David Niesagen.
Bom, lembrando que depois dessa live aqui, quando acabar essa live, a gente vai fazer uma live de Minecraft, né, Fel?
The results of the first vote are in.
The winner is
Quem quiser participar aí, avisa.
It's the glow squid. This is your chance.
Acho que uma horinha depois, porque eu vou sair pra, depois dessa live eu vou sair pra votar, né, Fel? Eu espero que a votação ainda esteja lá, né? Puta que dá merda, porque não fica muito putaço. É, tá quentinho. Mob B. Não, agora já começou faz tempo.
10 years ago, I stepped on the Minecon stage for the first time. I still get nervous and excited every single time I'm on this stage, but mostly I feel incredibly honored to be in front of you. I hope what you see and feel from each of us at Mojang Studios is our passion for Minecraft and our gratitude to all of you in our amazing community. Okay, now before I get even more sappy than I was, let's head over to Boo and hear more about the adorable mobs that you must pick between.
Here we go. It's almost time to vote. Before we do, though, let's take a quick look at your choices once more. We have the Glare, a mob that lets players know when they're in an area that's dark enough for monsters. You can bring it with you, and it will fly to dark areas. When it gets grumpy, you'll know that it's dark enough for monsters to spawn. Then there's the Allay. If you give it an item, it will collect matching ones for you. It also loves music. So if there's a note block nearby, that's where we'll drop these items for you. And finally, the Copper Golem. A little golem that you yourself can make out of copper. They oxidize over time and will eventually freeze into statues. They love spending their time randomly pressing copper buttons, which would also be added to the game if the Copper Golem wins the vote. So those are your choices, and they are all so amazing. How will you choose? Jens gave us a lot to think about, and now you need to decide which mob you think you'd enjoy the most during your time playing Minecraft. Any of them would be useful, but choose your favorite and go vote for it now. Yes, that's right, the poll is now open. To cast your vote, make sure you're logged into your Twitter account. Go to the Minecraft Twitter account and find the freshly launched poll with all three choices. Don't forget to click on the mob you most want to play Minecraft with. You can do it right now. After the first round of votes, I'll check back in with you so we can open the final round.
Greetings. My name is Narrator, and I'm the star of the Minecraft YouTube channel.
And I'm Marilla. I'm the actual star of the Minecraft YouTube channel.
We're here to tell you about all the excellent shows you can watch on our channel. Subscribe tomorrow.
Don't you mean subscribe today?
No.
Subscribe.
How do you spell?
Inscreva no canal do...
What even is Minecraft?
These are just some of the questions you can ask our studio's brightest minds on Ask Mojang.
We've actually received a question for us just now. Do you think making a video game is the easiest thing in the world?
No. Literally no one thinks that.
Well, I did. Until I started watching this informative series that goes behind the blocks of every part of Minecraft Dungeons development.
Do they show the footage of you tearfully begging to be put in the game?
Maybe in Series 3.
Meet a Minecrafter interview some of the most incredible members.
Busy being young and cool and attractive and not lying.
Okay.
With so much happening in the world of Minecraft, it can be easy to lose track. I myself only recently learned that blocks have been added to the game.
Subscribe to our channel and you'll be the first to see our announcements, trailers for new updates, upcoming. Have a great Minecraft Live, everyone.
É de novo, velho.
Agora apareceu. Antes da apareceu não.
Bom, internet, isso aí que você consegue, mano. Eu vou até sair.
Ó, vai chover, eu acho.
Sair daqui, ó.
Tá carregando. Eu quero ver o meu, calma. Não, mas eu pausei o vídeo. Eita.
Você caiu de novo o teu? Ah, esse aí é outra live, pô. Vem aqui, ó.
Eu pausei de novo.
Tem esse aqui. Abra isso aqui, abra isso. Falou aqui, Minecraft. Acho que já saiu.
Sometimes difficult to believe, but I'm the lead designer of Minecraft Dungeons, and that means that I
get to decide a lot of small things and details and bring a lot of ideas to the table. So hopefully make the game a bit better.
That does sound cool.
Yeah.
You and the Dungeons team have been working so hard recently, and you've recently had a couple of really cool releases.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been crazy. We recently and I did something that they never recommend you to do, but I did it anyway, and I read the reviews. And, it was so positive. It was so full of excitement and love for the game. And, we were so proud to see how the community loves it. So yeah, we were very happy. And also this week, we've released the Spooky Fall update, which brings back a lot of spooky modifiers to the game, gear, a new cape, a new pet, and there's my new favorite armor, which has a spoon steering.
I love that one.
Yeah, it's lovely. I like it so much.
It's a lot of fun to stare at while you're playing, but it might distract you a little.
Hopefully not too much.
So those just came out, but we also have some new and exciting things to look at that haven't come out yet.
Yes, let's check it out.
Minecraft. Sai que tá dizendo que vai ter novas aventuras no Minecraft Dungeon? Pode ser dado pra cá, meu. Agora tá parecendo Deus Dungeon. Tá falando sobre tipo, vai ter nova. Oi? Não foi nenhum. Não foi alguém mais guardante, eu não sei o que. RP. Tem que lembrar que eu tô longe pra cá, mano. Papagaio. Vai, Dan. Ah, foi, já acabou. Já acabou.
That video is so exciting.
Yeah, I love that trailer so much. It has so many details.
So there's a lot going on in that video and a lot to talk about, but why don't we start with, now that DLC is done, what are seasonal adventures?
Right, yeah. Now that we are over with the story of the Orb of Dominance, we sat together with our friends at Double 11 and we started working on seasonal adventures, which are a new way for the player to progress through the game and increase in ranks, gather points, and hopefully get cool rewards at the end.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So how long do they last?
Right. Seasonal adventures, although the name is seasonal, will be infinite technically.
Okay.
So, for instance, if we release seasonal adventure number 2, you will always be able to go back to seasonal adventure number 1, gather some rewards there, go back to number 2, gather some rewards there. So it's a bit up to you. What you decide to do with it.
That's amazing. So it just lasts forever. You get the new content and you still have the old content.
All the content.
And speaking of content, what are some of these new things that players can unlock?
Right, yeah, we added tons of new rewards that are completely new to the Minecraft universe, some old, some new. We have tons of new pets. We have things like the duck and the fox, and I am so in love with all of them. We have flares, which are new VFX that you can apply to your character. So whenever you drink a potion or you beat an enemy, you get to show off a little bit and get some shininess there. Also, we got in some emotes, which are these little dances or little expressions you can do with your character.
Show off a little.
Yeah, exactly. And have some fun with your friends. Why not, like we see here, having a party. Also, we added tons of capes, because everyone loves capes.
They do.
And tons of new skins, just in case we were missing
That's a lot of skins.
Yeah, that's a ton of skins, yes.
Well, now we have a question from a Minecraft creator.
Right.
Hey, Strawberry17
Nah.
here, and I have a question. Will there be free content included as a part of seasonal adventures?
The answer is yes. We always try to make sure there's content for everyone, regardless. So for seasonal adventures, there'll always be a free track and a track you can pay for. So there'll be different rewards in each, and you'll be able to get whichever you want at any time. So yeah, we wanted to cater everyone.
That's great. So how do you earn rewards?
Right. You will be able to get adventure points all throughout the game, meaning that doing the regular stuff you do, you'll get them. Like, say you beat a daily trial. At the end of the daily trial, you get adventure points. Also, we implemented new weekly challenges. So we'll ask you, like, this week, if you beat 100 zombies, you'll get extra adventure points.
That's a lot of zombies.
Yeah, but
Challenge
you
you
do
can
it so
do.
fast. I'm always so impressed. And also, the best way to get adventure points is through the tower.
Okay, the tower, which we have not spoken about yet.
No.
So what is the tower?
The tower is another free single-player feature that we've added to camp. So you'll be able to see this gigantic tower in the camp. I love how it turned out. And it is a space with 30 different floors. Each floor harder than the one before. And you'll get to fight in arena modes. You'll get to fight bosses. You'll get to meet some new tower inhabitants. And yeah, hopefully explore around and be able to test your skill. So you will start with a completely blank character from the bottom, and you'll be able to find new gear as you progress.
Okay.
So yeah, the floors get more difficult, your character gets stronger, and you can test your skill.
That sounds really fun. So let's take a look at some live gameplay of the tower right now. And for that, we have JP. Hi, JP.
Hello. How do you like my throne?
I think you stole that throne from the Arch-Illager.
I think he stole it from me.
Looking
Speaking of my stuff, let's go loot the tower.
Nice.
So what are we seeing here, Laura?
Right, so we've prepared some special floors to showcase here. So this is an example of a very early floor in the tower. So if you see JP's tower avatar, has very little amount of gear, and yeah, you'll be always have the context that you're high up in the tower, right?
So cool.
Yeah. We also wanted to make sure that the tower was this whimsical, magical space. So, yeah, we have a boat, we have a river, why not? So you'll be able to find a ton of magical spaces and new characters to meet. So yeah, this level is quite easy, as you can see, since it's very early on.
Yeah, JP's doing really well.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and we can see a sneak peek up there. That's our tower keeper.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's a character that will guide you through the tower, and yeah, will guide you around. And oh.
Wow, JP did really well.
Yeah,
maybe it was,
so fast.
Too easy.
Yeah.
So each of these levels generates itself, but you can come back for up to 2 weeks and replay the same thing.
Right, yeah, our tower runs will be seeded, and they will change every 2 weeks, meaning that for 2 weeks you'll be able to learn what happens in every floor. So say I reach floor 5 and I get defeated at floor 5. So then next time around, I'll remember, I should have chosen a different weapon, and then I bet I could have done it. So yeah, you can share those tips with your friends, and you can learn together how to go through the tower.
Yeah, practice and get better.
Exactly.
All right, let's give JP a real challenge now.
Right.
We're going to go up the tower to a much higher floor.
Right.
You ready, JP?
Let's do it.
Right, so here we've prepared a sample of what a harder floor could look like. So we try to add new exciting combinations of mobs that we've never had before. So GP is right now fighting jungle mobs, but there'll be ice mob together with them, and there'll be some new mobs. Here you can see some tower wraiths that spawn fire in different new combinations. We also will have tower guards, which are extremely bulky guards. We even have a guest in the mix, and JP's getting sniped by it. So we're getting to, yeah, that's a tower guard right there. So yeah, we're getting tons of new combinations and new ways to experience the game and defeat mobs and find strategies. And
Gas looks really difficult.
yes, yes it is.
GP's not doing so good right now.
No.
Let's see. Oh, GP, that was a valiant attempt.
Yes.
Really, really good.
That was so good.
So, you've talked about so many new things, but
Yeah.
when will people get to see them?
Right. We'll get to see them. Hopefully everyone will get to play in December. So
December.
very, very soon.
That is very soon. Thank you so much, Laura, for coming by. This is all very exciting.
Thank you for having me.
Let's take one last look at some gameplay from the tower.
Vai de aí com novas coisas.
Once again, our friends at Element Animation have made us something to enjoy and perhaps even sing along to, all while taking us through everything you can do right now from Caves and Cliffs Part 1. Try not to get this one stuck in your head all week. I only say this because it's been stuck in mine.
Hey! Vou pausar aqui. Ui, isso aí água agora já.
Two. Have you discovered all the features in part 1 of the Caves and Cliffs update?
Ele tava mostrando que veio pra partida. Oxi, tem a musiquinha, musiquinha. Oxi, a música. Que massa, né? Vai acabar. Futuro? Será? Medo da burreta! Medo da burreta! Ó, Gabriel, saiu, ó. Oi, isso aí, então aí se perdeu.
Well, it's been quite the turnout for our first round of mob voting. You have made your decision, and now one mob must go. We have the Glare, the Allay, and the Copper Golem. But you, the community, have spoken, and now one mob must leave the race. And that mob is the Glare. So that still leaves two amazing mobs to choose from.
Foi eliminado. O Grady foi eliminado, pessoal.
How do you see yourself playing and interacting
Só sobrou o Arai.
Which one will make your game life easier
Que
or
são
more fun?
que eu achei mais bom.
Que
pra ser tão legal, não tinha tantas opções. Calma, vai.
New poll just posted to the Minecraft Twitter account with only these two mob finalists to choose from. Make sure you're logged onto Twitter and click the mob that you just can't wait to spend your days and nights with in the game. Your vote really counts, so don't miss out on your chance to change Minecraft. I know who I'm going to vote for. I think I can see Jens voting right now.
Como tá a votação?
Okay, so I know this will come as a surprise to pretty much all of you, but I definitely didn't love everything about school. Maybe that would have been different if I had Minecraft in my classes. Minecraft Education Edition is available for schools, homeschools, and after-school programs. You can explore awesome education content in Minecraft Marketplace. Learn about everything from sustainability to ancient worlds, even how to speak new languages, all in Minecraft. The coolest part is seeing how with Minecraft, the students often become the teachers. When I tried becoming a teacher in my 5th grade science class, let's just say it wasn't appreciated. But anyway, let's take a look at how Minecraft is being used in classrooms around the world by kids who didn't get in trouble just for telling everyone that homework was canceled forever.
Young people all over the world are using Minecraft to explore issues that matter like social justice, climate change, and indigenous rights.
We have different classes such as Braille and Sign Language. We reached out to one of our teachers who learned Braille and she taught us a thing or two.
Take a look at what these girls built, a school of the future. They thought about clean energy and inclusive design.
An interesting fact about our building is that we use coding to build a playground. It was very fun to make.
Students in India and Malaysia translated ancient myths into Minecraft worlds.
Under the guidance of my educator Kamal Ma'am, I would like to present to you an indigenous tale, Chiri and Ka, from Punjab, the land of 5 rivers.
In Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, classrooms are using Minecraft to explore indigenous cultures. And they're not just building blocks, they're building super useful skills. Games like Minecraft prepare you for the future, teaching us how to work together, solve problems, and even write code.
Normally in school, it's like,
go,
but now it's like, blank schedule, Minecraft, yes please.
This summer, students imagined a greener New York City in an epic citywide esports battle.
I don't know about you, but I wish I had this in school. I think I would have been all over this.
Oh, absolutely.
Kids in Wales designed more sustainable rugby stadiums. Teams of students built turtle habitats and wind farms. And in Slovakia, young people imagined a bee sanctuary in Minecraft.
During this build, I learned that bees do this thing called swarming.
We can live more sustainably, we can treat one another better, and can we all agree that learning should always be fun? Let's build a better world together.
Ensinar.
Now it's the big moment. Let's talk to Agnes about the next update. Welcome back, Agnes.
Thank you.
Agora acabando, velho. 29 minutos.
I think it's a really fun show.
Próximo upgrade.
And so many exciting things.
Obrigado.
I mean, I'm feeling quite nostalgic since this is number 10, and I have to say, I was the 7th employee, the first woman on the team, and when I see you leading Minecraft, I just feel so excited about where we're going.
Thank you. That was very sweet of you. And of course, we managed that lead it together. But I'm like the creative lead, and I'm super happy about that. But it feels quite surreal because I also used to be a Minecraft player and love this game, and I'm very happy and lucky to be here.
Yes, I think we all feel that way, and it's so cool having so many people on the team who play and love it and care about it, and like we all feel like, I mean, we are part of the community too.
Yes, we definitely are.
And now, Agnes, you are going to reveal to us what the next update is.
Yes. Okay, so the next update is called the Wild Update.
The Wild Upgrade? What?
The Wild update sounds very, very intriguing. So what does it encompass?
So, the word wild
means
like 2 things for us. So the first thing is like beautiful nature, and the second thing is like really scary challenges and adventures.
Ooh, that sounds awesome. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have some of our gameplay designers come and tell us more about specific things about the Wild update, because there's these different parts to it. And we have the first one here, which is our Deep Dark expert, Brandon.
Hello.
Hi, Brandon. Welcome.
Thank you.
So we've moved the Deep Dark into this update. Can you talk to us more about why?
Yes, I mean, one of the biggest things about the Deep Dark and
Bem,
the
wait,
Warden
dark.
Skulk is that it's just
Será que
expanded,
é
it's gotten bigger, and we
do
really
bichinho
wanted
lá,
to
velho?
make sure that we did this right and that we
Yep,
didn't
that-
just rush it. That includes even unique loot inside the Deep Dark as well.
Já entendi, Rafael. Acho
we
que é
also
daqui, é
want
do...
to make sure that
acho que vai ser um novo bioma que vai ser lá do
let's
bicho lá,
actually look at some
que é mais
of
forte que o
the
Golem.
new things that we have in it right now, which is the ancient cities.
Acho que vai ser um novo biominha.
Awesome. I can't wait.
Aqui, tá
wow.
mostrando. Deep Dark Light. Caraca! É Dark Leak. Dark Leak não, é Dark Leak. Leak, é Leak não. Olha como vai ser, velho, que massa. Ele sai da terra, filho da mãe. Eu amo. Deep Dark, eu não sei o que é Deep Dark. Amigos, não. Eita, ele caiu. Caiu, foi de vez agora. Tá caindo de vez aqui.
Wow,
Foi,
it's
foi.
like both beautiful
Ela foi.
and terrifying at the same time. Like, I have
Ah,
so
tá,
many
pinho
emotions
viu
when I
hoje.
look at that Deep Dark biome.
Yes, I mean, we really didn't want the Deep Dark
Ficou de novo, velho. Caraca.
biome to just be, you know, caves or just skulks spread around. We wanted to add a bit more mystery to it. And, you know, there's this ancient city, and what is it doing there? We're not going to tell the players. We're just going to let them go throughout and explore and see what they come to. And there's even this, like, ancient structure in the middle of every single city, and it's got something interesting about it that you're going to have to explore in game.
It's really cool. I like, it feels like a place you want to explore.
Yes,
I love that it really deepens the mystery of Minecraft. Like, Minecraft is all about player stories, and Deep Dark definitely inspires the storytelling, I think.
That's so cool. And so last year you showed us the Skulk sensor, but I know you've been working on it. A little Skulk family. It's a Skulk family. Like, yeah, maybe they're not so cute.
Not so friendly. Yeah, last year we focused a lot on the Skulk sensor, but since then we've kind of been trying to figure out what do all the different blocks in the Skulk family do. And one of them actually is something called a Skulk catalyst. And the main thing about the Skulk catalyst is it's actually what causes the Skulk to spread. As you can see here, whenever a mob dies, such as a zombie, near the Skulk catalyst, it actually spreads Skulk underneath it. And the amount is based on how much XP that zombie would have dropped.
Wow. So, you know, the Deep Dark, it's kind of overgrown with all these Skulk blocks, so that means that lots of mobs must have died there.
Quite a lot, yes.
Make it less scary. Oh, and as you can see here, when you mine some of the Skulk blocks, you actually get enchanting points.
Yes, and of course, if you still want to get some of the blocks for decoration or something, you can just use a Silk Touch.
And then we have the Scallop Shrieker. So when this block is activated, it's gonna give that really scary shriek sound that you heard now. And it also gives this darkness effect, so it's like pulsating darkness.
You even see now when you're sneaking and you step on a Skulk sensor.
Meu Deus, fica tudo escuro, velho. Puta que da merda.
Wow, okay, definitely not a friendly family. And I will say to our younger viewers, in a minute we're going to show you a clip that's a little scarier. But I mean, Brandon, those those have so many things that players can do with them. Like, what do you imagine them doing?
I think the Skull Catalyst is going to be really interesting because, you know, when you could create a mob farm with through the tech community. Usually when a mob dies, it doesn't drop XP unless you, the player, actually kills it. So with this, you might be able to create some sort of XP farm. There's lots of opportunities.
And you can build experiences for other players. Like imagine building like a haunted mansion or a really dark forest, and then you have the Shriekers. Terrifying. So then, you know, when players out walking and then they activate the Shrieker and hear like...
Full power. You do that all around your world, and just whenever anyone visits,
I'm not going to visit your world.
Shriekers love shrieking. We have a community question for you.
Hi, it's Ginger from Germany, and my question is, what was the inspiration behind the Shrieker?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. From the art side, we actually had the inspiration behind human larynx, which is like the vocal cord or vocal structure or something, just something that represents kind of creating sounds. And from the gameplay perspective, we wanted to make sure that, first of all, the warden spawns in a unique way, and also in a way that you can avoid it. So usually you can kind of sneak around, and as long as you don't activate the Scallop Shriekers, then the warden won't come. But if you do make too many noises and the Scallop Shrieker activates too many times, the warden will come.
Walding. Mas esse aí parece Que pior é essas coisinhas que chama ele. Tipo, tem um bichinho aí, aí tem uma coisinha do que chama ele. Tipo, o bicho só deu hit e você ficou com 2 corações de nível. Então o de você morre. Fica com um coração. Darkness, eita, foi com... Eu não peguei esse Deb e Dark. Obrigado. Até o coração fica... E a mãe de D. Meu Deus, esse bicho foi do cão.
I'm kind of back to thinking that the skull.
Dá medo, velho, vai se ferrar. Vai se ferrar.
Wow,
Definitely a lot to unpack. I mean, the first thing is that the warden actually emerges underground.
Esse vai ser
so that means you know
mais difícil de
jogar, kind of in the deep dark, in the walls, under the floor. And it also has developed a sense of smell. So, of course, you can sneak around and try to be, you know, quiet and get detected. But unfortunately, the warden's still going to be able to sniff you out and find where you are. And if it sniffs you while you're really close by, then it's going to start noticing you.
Wait, so basically the warden is like, smell that? It's happening. And just like going for the
Yes, it's not going to be fun for you.
No, and I love that we're adding that like sneaking gameplay, because we haven't really had that before. So
vai vir na parte 2, que puta que dá merda, viu?
And you're sneaking, trying to find a treasure.
Aí não tem como você vai colocar lá ativar o...
It's really, really cool. I mean,
tem botão de ativar para o lado, né?
Que é tipo um botão de experiência, uma coisa. And I just love how much you've expanded the deep dark to feel it's so immersive.
Vai sair.
Yes, definitely.
Já vai,
it's really amazing. Thank you so much for joining us and scaring us half to death.
No worries, that's my job.
He's so expert. Like if you want to do something scary, it's like, Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you so much, Brandon.
So Agnes, the deep dark is one part, this sort of very adventurous side of the Wild update, which the name is starting to really become clear after talking to Brandon. And then the other part you said is really this more of that beauty and, you know, the atmosphere of Minecraft.
Yes, so we want to like celebrate the wilderness of Minecraft, and one thing we want to focus on is immersion. So when you play Minecraft, we really want you to feel that you're inside the Minecraft world. Actually, like we are now. So beautiful. And we also want to focus or have focused on biome diversity. So we want to find like a unique identity for different biomes. For example,
acho que muita gente,
beautiful concept art. So in the birch forest, we want it to be like light and peaceful, and the sun reaches the ground. The trees are taller, and flowers, things like that.
It's really beautiful. It looks very Swedish in the birch forest.
That's true. That's actually a very Swedish forest. Yeah,
it's gorgeous. And then you have, so you want to add more atmosphere to the different biomes, but there's one biome that you want, I mean, I would say you're giving it quite an overhaul. It's getting a lot more in the wild update.
Yes, that's true, and that's the swamp. Oh, our art team is just so amazing. It's such a beautiful concept art, and as you can see here, really different from the birch forest as well.
It really is. It's amazing. So we have another one of our gameplay designers here and our swamp expert, Corey. Welcome, Corey.
Hi, Corey.
Hey, it's absolutely wild to be here.
Oh no, Corey. The puns are so quick to start.
It's Corey after all.
Yeah, it's very on brand. So you're going to tell us about all of the, I mean, there's a lot of exciting things coming to the swamp. So what are we getting?
Yes, there are a lot of awesome. First of which is the boat with the chest in it.
Baús com... Barquinho com baú. Oh, meu Deus do céu. Não vai fazer isso agora comigo na internet. Faltando 17 minutos, velho. Por favor. Ai, ai. Mas é muito bom, velho. Vai ser esse barquinho com baú, velho.
Né? Mas vai tirar uma pessoa.
It's so useful.
And relaxing.
Yes, and especially now, you know, in Kids Part 2 we have...
Mas pelo menos agora tu vai poder viver no mar.
Mas it's gonna be like
a favorite tree in Minecraft.
Yes.
Aí não seria outra atualização do mar, não?
So as you can see here, this is a propagule, and propagules grow from mangrove trees. They're actually like ready to grow mini mangroves growing from the mangrove. And you can see here the mangrove tree grows propped up on blocks.
Vai
Has
nascer dentro
vines
da
coming
água.
down from the leaves. The propagules are actually growing underneath the leaves. They actually grow from the leaves themselves. And I really like how the propagules are looking here. And okay, I'm just gonna nerd out on propagules for a minute. Okay, so in real life, the propagules grow, like I said, from the mangrove tree. And then when they fall into the water, or like let's say they fall into water, they can float for up to a year before they plant themselves in the like water underneath the water or on land, wherever they happen to land. And mangrove trees themselves are actually amazing for like local ecosystems, fighting climate change, for local communities. They're just super trees, and I'm really, really excited that we're adding them to Minecraft.
That's awesome.
Agora onde vai ser?
This
Será
is
que
the first sapling that you can plant underwater.
Yeah, you can plant it underwater and on land as well.
Porque eu lembro que tinha
mangroves, and you talked about your favorite thing, the propagules. I actually remember playing in mangroves in Florida, and we would use them to like right in this
nascer, naturalmente, tá?
So seeing them in Minecraft is just so exciting.
O caçamba da internet, parou de novo.
Exciting. And of course, where there's a new tree, there must be a new wood type.
Yes, the mangroves
do come with wood type.
And like always when we add a new tree, we're so happy, like we get so many questions from the community, like, will there be a new wood type? and therefore we're so happy that we were able to add a new wood type for the mangroves. And look at it, I think it's really pretty. And you also don't see like all the blocks here. It's gonna be like a full set for the wood types. It's gonna be like doors and trapdoors and so on.
That's gorgeous.
A minha tá mais rosa.
I'm like, I'm so excited about mangroves, but I just need to mention another thing. Because we decided to go with like really big roots, and I think those are so cool, and we actually prototyped quite a lot back and forth, and it's a bit tricky to decide how the roots should look like, as you see in this picture here, but now I'm so happy that like in this picture, it's really nice atmosphere.
That's beautiful.
I really agree, and like when I was testing, I really loved that feeling of like being underneath it, being like this huge feeling, and I wanted more. I wanted to be surrounded by mangroves. So I was like, why don't I just make a mangrove swamp biome where I'm completely surrounded by them? So as you can see in this video, walking around, you're just completely surrounded in the mangrove swamp. It's just mangroves as far as the eye can see, just like in real life. And you have all the mangroves propped up on their roots, growing in the water. You can take your boat underneath like Agnes likes, and you're just completely surrounded by the awesome beauty of it.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, and I mean, during the sunset, every time I was testing, I would actually like pause the day-night cycle just to watch the sunset in the mangrove swamp. It was super beautiful.
That's absolutely gorgeous.
I
noticed that was not dirt.
Good eye, Lydia. That was wet dirt, otherwise known as mud.
That's amazing. So you've actually added mud to do something really cool.
Yeah, so we're adding really cool renewability mechanics to mud. The first of which is if you take a dirt block and pour a water bottle on it, then you can get more mud. And then the other one is if you take your mud block and you stick it on top of the dripstone, it will sort of like drip the water out of the mud and dried out,
coisa
which turns into clay.
Coisa aí, a puxa a água do coisa e tá pingando, velho. Aí vai tirando a água do coisa. Peraí, como é aqui? Era o quê? Antes era o quê?
The mud. The first of which is if you take...
Deixa eu ver aqui. Como ele era?
That's amazing. So you've actually added mud to
Ah,
do
era
something
uma
really cool.
terra. Aí você pega a garrafinha d'água e coloca, aí vai... Era uma terra. Mó doido.
Compact, but it is really cool, like, to build with. It matches a lot of different block sets, and
I'm
I'm really excited to build with them.
Bloco de...
I just love the look of them. They're awesome. So beautiful. We have a creator question for the two of you.
Ah, muita coisa.
どうも、コパニチェプチプチです。私からの質問でこちらになります。どうしてこれを追加することにしたんでしょうか？
Ah, tá falando desse cara aqui, velho?
I'm so excited they asked this question because I really wanted to answer it. So the main reason that I wanted to add mud bricks to the game is that I really wanted people to feel like they're all around the world. There are houses built out of mud bricks. So many people around the world have houses, buildings using mud bricks. And I really wanted people who are playing Minecraft to feel like they could build their home and feel like they're at home in Minecraft. So I'm really glad we got to add them for that reason.
Amazing.
Yes, it's so important for us that like everyone feels equally welcome when playing.
Like amazing new trees. We have.
Mas não voltou, velho. Oh, que sacanagem.
Oxi, coisinha do sapo,
mud everywhere.
Coisinha do sapo, Gabriel.
That is absolutely amazing. Now, so we have
like,
amazing new trees. We have mud everywhere. We definitely need something very cute.
Yes. Well, very cute and quite derpy because we're adding frogs.
Sapinho aí, ó. Frogs. Froguinhos. Bonito, velho. Bonitinho, velho. Sapos. Será que vai... Acho que vai ter como, né? Ter sapo dentro de estimação.
Tem um sapo verde sim, Gabriel.
Tá bom.
They are cute and derpy. That's the perfect description of them. The croaking is amazing.
And did you see the one that jumped like backwards?
One fell in the water.
Silly frogs. Yes. And they do love to jump around, and especially on lily pads, and actually also on big drip leaves, because the big drip leaves kind of look like lily pads. But the funny thing with that is then when they jump on top of the big drip leaves, it's gonna tilt, and then
one of them did it just. Maybe it's a like.
Aqui não tem quase nada no pântano, entendeu?
Sapo branco, mano.
Existe, vários tipos de sapo. Acabou.
Tiny creature.
Tá dando spoiler aqui.
Yes, the Fireflies. So you can see them roaming around, adding a lot of ambience to the swamp, making it feel just nice and cozy at night. Really, my favorite part of them is just making the world come to life, like feeling like there's life going on all around you. And oh yeah, also their frog food. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. They're frog food.
Or fireflies. Yes.
Yeah, but look how happy that frog is.
Yeah, and they're beautiful frog food. So you can both enjoy them in the atmosphere and frogs get to eat. So that's, you know. Now, we're calling them fireflies, but Corey, is that what you called them growing up?
Actually, no. We called them lightning bugs.
I did too. And in Swedish,
it's eldflugor, and that's actually literally translates to fireflies.
Okay. It's very interesting. It became like a lot of people talking about what you called it growing up. But we're really excited to have fireflies or lightning bugs in the game. I want to know more about baby frogs.
Yes, so all baby mobs in Minecraft are just like tiny versions of the grown-ups, but with frogs we're actually adding tadpoles.
Ah, lavinha lava de sapo. Aí dessa lava vira o sapo.
Once again, you deliver on the promise of cute and derpy with the tadpoles.
We do.
Yes, and you can pick them up in a bucket.
Yes, and that's actually extra helpful for the tadpoles because we have frog variants, and when a tadpole grows up, it will pick a variant depending on the temperature and environment it grows up in. So, for example, if it grows up in a really cold place, it's going to turn into a snowy frog. Yeah, as you can see here.
No frogs, que vai
the
ser
frogs have kind of like two
neve,
main systems. One is the tadpole system, and the other one
verde.
is the cold-blooded system. So the frogs are
verde.
like the first cold-blooded animal in Minecraft. And in real life, there actually are frog variants that pick a color depending on, like, or they adapt
Igual
their
comentar,
color
se é verde ou marrom,
depending on temperature. And we want
Nossa, tá passando tudo que passou na live.
to have that in Minecraft, we wanted to like Minecraftify it, so therefore the tadpole's gonna pick a variant instead, depending on the temperature.
That's so cool. And there are 3 variants.
Yes, it's gonna be 3
So we've seen 2. What's the third one?
The third one is the tropical frog. So let's say you were venturing out into the desert or the jungle, and you take your tadpole with you, and if it grows up there, it'll turn into a lovely tropical frog. And what I really love about the tropical frogs is how just relaxed they look, and they're like blending into the sand almost. They're just so relaxed, just chilling there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think there was a reason that they were colored that way.
There is a reason that they are white. So, like, I was reading a lot about frogs. Always when we add something new, we read up a lot. It's super fun because we can be really geeky. And then I learned about the real-life frog that's called gray foam-nest tree frog and lives, for example, in Angola.
Sabia.
6 minutos e 51.
Tu tá 3 minutos, eu tô 6 minutos, velho. Caraca.
Always when we add something new, we read up a lot. It's super fun because we can be really geeky. And then I learned about the real-life frog that's called gray foam-nest tree frog and lives, for example, in Angola, Botswana, and Kenya. And that frog can actually turn almost white.
But you also have something else special about the frogs.
Yes, so each frog variant is going to have something unique that will be useful for the players. But we actually don't even know what that is yet because we're working on the frogs right now.
Se aparecer aqui
That is so cool. So Corey, which frog is your favorite?
Oh, it's got to be the snowy frog. It looks so cozy.
Ooh, I'm very interested to see which one the community loves the most.
Or I love them
all of them. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for joining us, Corey, and taking us into a deep dive of all really cool swamp things.
Yeah. Thank you, Corey.
Thank you, Corey.
Tá achando que é da live, hein?
Bye, so many puns. I like that.
Mais ou menos que vai ter, né?
Quite an awesome update, and I
Vimos
mean,
aí que novas biomas que vai ter, novos animais.
You get a bit of everything in it.
Yes, and I love the contrast. Yeah, as you can see in this pretty concept art, it's really like that beautiful nature and the super terrifying.
Eu gostei do novo bioma do que tem lá das árvores.
It's absolutely amazing.
Well,
we're getting close to the end of the show, and as always, the time has flown by. And a lot has happened during this show. So let's look back at the biggest announcements, and then we will reveal the winning mob.
Mas eles são bem pequenininhos.
É pixel, eu acho.
Não, é 2 pixels. Verde e o...
É, 2 pixels. Pra não... Né, né,
E a abelha, que era pra ser pequena e é gorda?
Era pra abelha ter
4.
Não, 4 não. Não tá bom o tamanho da catar. Tá bom.
Mas ela tá gorda, né?
É, bem gorda.
Vai comer um monte. Olha, eu parei no meu 3 e parei.
Tem 4 minutos. Tá mostrando tudo que a mostrou na live, pessoal. Dungeon, sapo, frogs, tudo que vai ter. O do bloco com água, né? Que vai começar a descer.
Vai chegar aqui com o desenho.
Draft Dark, que vai ser o programa do Aiden, né? Warden. Aí vai ter isso aí. Baú com Marco Baú. Aí deu 1 por 19. Vai ser 1 por 19, eu acho.
Não, por 19 já é outra atualização.
Deu por 18, tudo de
Now
uma
it's
vez?
time to see what mob you chose to add to the game. Hey Jens, do you have the results?
Yes, I have them right here in my chest.
Wow! Really exciting.
Vai, vamos 1,30.
3. Então 30,
É.
40.
Vai, faz aí. Cadê o 1,30? Vai, 3. Então 1,30?
30, para 3, 2,
vai.
Style.
O resultado, quem ganha essa poeta?
Thank you so much. That looked really comfortable. Okay, but now it's time to announce the winner. Okay.
Quem ganhou?
The winner is the Amazing.
Alai!
I'm super happy about that.
O Alai ganhou, velho.
That is so exciting. So Agnes, when can everyone
Super
expect
feliz.
the LA?
So the
Lo
LA
very
will
mobby.
be included in the Wild update, and it's gonna be released next year.
Next
Alai.
year, the Wild update with the LA. I can't wait. Thank you all so much for joining us.
O próximo
Minecraft
Read the
wouldn't be
Upgrade.
what it
Read the
is today
Upgrade.
without all of you, from all of us at Mojang Studios. Thank you so
Aí a
much.
pergunta, o Read the Upgrade.
A minha não caiu não.
A minha sim.
Aí ó, voltou.
Eu pausei.
E ela já acabou.
Acabou?
É, falta 1 minuto e 50. E 4. Deixa eu ver pra mim se tá rolando normalmente.
Tô vendo aqui. É, acabou a live. Bom, gente, espero que tenham gostado da live, com os amigos. Fala aí nos comentários o que você gostou mais da live, os que vai
Será
ter.
que tem algum segredo no final da live?
Não sei, deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui.
Deixa eu passar pra ver se tem alguma coisa, tá ligado?
Ficou preto aqui, puta que deu.
Ficou preto.
É, aí voltou. Ah, tem nada não.
Tem nada não.
Obrigado por sintonizar, tudo aqui. Então, deixa o like aí embaixo, meus amigos. Se inscreva aí no canal pra eu ter trazido, né? Ficamos aqui com umas 2 horas.
É 2 horas, né?
Umas 2 horas
e meia,
foi 2h10, 2h10, sabe o jeito aqui. Foi mais 10 minutos depois.
Minha live caiu, eu vou ter que ter 2 passes aí.
Devido aí em 2 passes. A voz sempre cai entre a média da.
Mas se ela tava quente e ainda tá quente.
Bom, aí embaixo na minha live vai ter aí o canal de Rafael. E na live de Rafael vai ter lá o meu canal. O Discord vai ter na descrição. Na live de Rafael vai ter o Discord dele. Sabe, né, Rafael?
É, mas eu vou colocar nessa live, que eu não coloquei nessa live, tava na outra live.
Na parte 2, diga assim.
Na parte 2.
Então espero que tenham gostado. Compartilhe com os amigos.
E daqui a pouco eu posso dizer que tem já a live de Minecraft.
É, vai ter uma live de Minecraft aí, já que a gente fez live de Minecraft aqui da live de Minecraft, a gente vai fazer uma de Minecraft, ou em servidor ou em mapa. Então, até a próxima.
E
fui!